When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
There's a lot more to know about the fantasy headlines. Nation. Headliner Nation. Fantasy headlines for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo. Analytics off the chain, all the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that Chubb life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo, Headliner Nation, it's time, baby. Woo!
It's another Saturday, Kyle.
Woo!
Another Saturday. We've made it through another week.
Woo!
We're now almost 9 weeks in the books.
Woo!
And we're going to hang out here. But we're a little early, Kyle. We're a little earlier than usual because we got something special tonight. Do you want to go ahead and share with the people what's going on tonight?
Nah, I think they need to wait around.
How long do you want to wait?
I don't know. They're going to need to wait before I tell them, though.
Will you tell
They can't show up to the show and be like, oh, well, I'll just come back in a little bit. No, that's not how it works.
Will you tell everybody when we hit 500 likes?
Yes.
500 likes, you'll tell everybody what the surprise is tonight, right?
Yep.
So we're at 75. Hit that like button because Kyle got some big news. I'm talking big news
Talking
tonight.
Huge.
Huge news tonight. Looking forward to it. Kyle, the questions are going to be, absolutely crazy tonight. The chat is already popping. People sending in super chats. If you send a super chat, it will be answered 100%. Don't worry, we will get to you. Just be patient with us because they come in so heavy at the beginning. Take some time to get through it, Kyle. But there's a lot of questions this week because there's a lot of players that are kind of up in the air, right? I mean, now at least we know Jonathan Taylor not going to be an option. It sounds like Mark Andrews doubtful. So it's likely that Isaiah Likely is going to be a good play this week. There's just a bunch of other guys with a lot of question marks. I know a lot of people are, asking questions about the Alvin Kamara news and the video that came out. Listen, I would love to say we have some type of inside information on that, but we do not. We saw the same video you did, and we're kind of just waiting to hear what happens as time progresses, Kyle. But I think it's time that we dive into the chat, the super chats. We'll be going back and forth, make sure everybody's out there being respectful to each other. We're here to have a good time and hang out for a couple hours. Kyle, I'm thinking maybe a 2.5, 3 hour stream. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we absolutely start banging this out. Delonte Sharp becoming a new member, kicking off the new memberships tonight. Delonte,
love it.
Appreciate you. Jake, anybody before that pop-up that I missed?
No, that's the first one that I had.
Yes, love it. Tropo, need help. Oh, crap. Tropo, need help with my tight end and second flex spot in half PPR. Tight ends are Ertz and Everett. Flex would be between Mooney, Alec Pierce, and another tight end from above. I've got to open up my rankings because legit can't remember what they are offhand.
while you do that, no, there is no Alvin Kamara news. It's just the video came out of it and what's going to happen from that. I know a lot of people are going to be asking about it. That's why I want to start off the show by saying, listen, we don't have any more information than everybody else does when it comes to that.
Oh my gosh. I can't click the right buttons.
Is your mouse busted in?
No, I just can't click the right buttons. Okay, so I've got Everett higher than Ertz this week. Ertz, nice safe floor. Everett, with lots of injuries to the wide receiver position, definitely looking like a much higher play this week. So that's what I've got there with Everett over Ertz. And then flexing Mooney, Alec Pierce, or Ertz. I mean, honestly, I'm not a big fan of flexing my tight end unless it's in public. I'm going to go with Ertz. I'm going to go with Ertz.
I don't mind that either.
Ones.
I think Ertz is probably still the safest option. Maybe if you want to shoot for the moon, you go Mooney. Shoot for the moon, Mooney. Get it? Didn't even mean to say that. But it's a big risk, right? Because we really don't even know what Claypool's going to do, how much work he's going to get. They're saying he can play right around 20 to 35 snaps or so. But yeah, I don't mind flexing the tight end there.
Laura with a $10 dono. Appreciate you, Laura. In a standard league, Algier or Drake, Cousins or Geno?
Got to be Drake.
Do what?
It's got to be Drake for me.
Drake over Algier. I agree.
Well,
I feel
Cordero
like
Patterson
has
is
the
going to
higher
be
ceiling
active.
than Geno.
Yeah, and Cordero Patterson is going to be active. Patterson's back.
Joe Lopez. We got a flex. Swift, Jamal Williams, Gibson, or Lazard in a PPR. Well, Swift, he's still questionable, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going to be questionable every week of the entire season.
Yep.
He's going to be one of those game time decisions, late information all year. It's just going to be a total headache.
I'm trying to see if Ethan had put anything updated out.
That would mean that Ethan would be working.
Ooh.
And he only works 2 days a week.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him. I don't see anything. All right,
Yep,
so
new.
for me, and my thing just scrolled all the way down here. So Swift, Jamal, I'm not going to start Swift. I mean, right now I can't tell you to start Swift because that would be horribly, horribly bad on my part if he didn't even play tomorrow. So if Swift doesn't play, for me, it's 100% Jamal Williams. Now, because it's a PPR league, I'm thinking about Gibson over Lazard. Jake, what do you think?
I mean, I don't mind it. I still think I like Jamal Williams maybe a little bit more. But yeah, if it's me, I'm probably going Jamal Williams right now. I mean, he was involved with, DeAndre Swift active. So, I mean, if DeAndre Swift's limited once again, we're seeing a whole lot of Jamal Williams. So that's probably where I'm going this week as the safer option.
Andrew. Oh, wait, nope. Already starting Walker, Foreman. Thank you, Jake and Kyle. Appreciate the content and advice. All right, we did get it. Andrew O'Connell, what's up, Jake and Kyle? Thoughts on trading Ramondre Stevenson for Amon-Ra in a full PPR? Other running backs are Mixon, Etienne, Damian Pierce, and Fournette. I honestly don't mind that.
Well, now that you've read off all the options that he has, I originally was like, nope, not trading Ramondre. But you got it. You're still 4 deep at running back, so I don't mind it either. Being 4 deep is a good thing.
Yeah, no, that's so much good depth at running back there. And you're getting, a guy that was a wide receiver one before the injury. Ricky, and a flex. Full PPR. Christian Kirk, Palmer, or Deion Jackson.
Deion Jackson's going to be another name that we say a lot tonight, I'm sure, because everybody wants to know about him with Jonathan Taylor. And I love some Deion Jackson. Do I love it going against New England? I can't say like I top 12 love it, but I kind of like top 15 to top 18 love it. It's just a very difficult match. In a PPR, though, the last time we saw Deion Jackson as the starter, he had 10 targets. And that, to me, is just like probably the safer floor. The other guys may have higher upsides, but Deion's probably the safer option.
Yep. Only 161 likes right now. At 500 likes, I'll let you all know what the news is. Red Hulk. No, Hector Gonzalez, in a full PPR. Lenny or Foreman? It is hard for me to set Foreman right now with the way that he's playing and the way Lenny's playing.
Exactly. And I mean, we already know there's no Chuba Hubbard either, so I'm probably going to have to go Foreman as of right now.
Mooney or the Duve. I'm liking the Duve with no Bateman this week, and with Andrews looking like a solid no-go.
Yep, I agree. The Duve going to be involved in the backfield and in the passing game.
Red Hulk, yes, sir. The GOATs. Appreciate you, Red Hulk. Dylan or Brian Robinson in a PPR league. If we're looking for upside, it's got to be Dylan for me this week. If we're looking for upside. Robinson just
he's
doesn't have the upside with Gibson still getting touches.
He's going against the Lions, right? So
Yeah.
if Dillon is ever going to have a week, it's this week.
Yep.
So, I mean, I don't think if we get anything from Dillon this year or this week, we may not get anything from him all year long.
Yep. Where
Funnut69 says he'll answer our question then the next time we answer one of it. He'll give us a like the next time we answer a question without having to give money. We don't have to have people give us money, but should we ignore the people that are?
Well,
Because Funnut sounds like he just needs to be, canned.
I timed him out so he can't ask
Perfect.
this question now anyway.
Perfect.
And then Dillon, Damian Harris, or Pacheco in a PPR. Still probably going to go with Dillon here if you want the upside. If you want to play it safe, it's Harris. Jake's
I'm probably
thinking
still leaning Dillon by a hair.
by a smidgen.
I'm hoping for that. This is the week that he at least finds the end zone in an easy matchup.
Ravishing Ricky Rude becoming a member for the 3rd month. Ricky, appreciate you. Thanks so much. Hockenson, Conklin, or Mooney for the flex. And then Garrett Wilson or Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake is going to be safer than Garrett Wilson.
I agree with that.
And then Hockenson, Conklin. I'm not playing Hockenson this week. I can't. He's been there for all of like 3 days. I'm not going to throw him out there, and hopefully, you're going to be banking on basically 1 touchdown from him. Now, he could go off and have a huge game. I'm not banking on that, though. Conklin is going to be the pick here for me.
I'm gambling it. I'm throwing the sack on the table, Kyle.
Going with Mooney.
Sack of marbles, that is, and I'm going with Mooney.
Yep, that's what I figured you were going to say.
When in doubt, go big. Go big or go home, Kyle.
I don't blame you.
Anna is not here tonight, Terry. Hudak Terry in this chat. She's not here tonight.
She's gone.
She is
She's out
taking care of some personal things, having some fun. So we're here surviving without her somehow.
I just missed the other one. My thing. Sean Smallwood. Should I start Lazard over Pittman or Myers? I would start him over Myers, but not Pittman, though. Yeah,
that's so tough to know what that offense is going to be like. It's just not enticing enough. With Lazard not being 100%, Pittman in a horrible offense, I'm probably leaning towards Myers and just hoping for volume.
Raymond in a standard, 1 wide receiver and 1 flex. Rondell Moore, Garrett Wilson, Gerald Everett, Brian Robinson, or Cordero Patterson. Thank you, Jake. What are we doing with Cordero Patterson? Are we throwing him out there right away?
I think it depends on the options you have. If you already have great options, I'm not going to throw him in front, up in the top 12. I got him right now at, what did I move him up to? Patterson was moved to RB 15. So, he's kind of still one of those mid to low end running back 2 guys for you this week. If you're dealing with bye weeks or injuries, then absolutely I'd throw him in there. If you have other great options already, I'm not starting him over them. I'd rather just play it a little bit safer.
So wide receiver and a flex here. Honestly, with what we've got, Cordero Patterson is going to go to the flex for me over Brian Robinson, over Gerald Everett, Wilson, and Moore. For the wide receiver, since it's a standard league, you got to go with Moore over Garrett Wilson. You got to hope for the big play, and Garrett Wilson brings more target potential. But if it were a PPR league, that's the route we would go. Kyle Burks signed up for an account on Pristine Auction, used Fantasy Headliners as my referral. That would be incorrect. It is only Headliners. Headliners is the referral code. Kyle, email Pristine Auction. Let them know you put in the wrong referral code, and they can put that in there for you. I know they've done it for other people before, and ask them if you can still get the $10 credit.
Yep.
Just don't pay for the jersey you won yet. Just email them on Monday first. Johnny Galvin, Boyd, Olave, or Godwin this week. I've got Olave the highest out of them. I've got Olave at wide receiver 12 this week.
Wow, that's a little spicy.
A little spicy.
It's really spicy.
I feel like big weekend coming, though. Big week.
Feel like a big weekend coming for Olave?
Big weekend coming. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. 260 likes away from Kyle's big news.
Yep. So I'm going to go. I got Olave over the other 2. And then how do I feel about Isaiah Likely this week?
I like it.
Top 12 tight end as long as Andrews is
I
out.
like it Likely.
Yep.
Like it a lot.
Ravishing Ricky Root sending a $5 donation. Appreciate you, Ricky. Thanks so much. Dustin Kane, should I trade Keenan Allen or just drop him? I have A.J. Brown, St. Brown, and the Duve as my other wide receivers. Henry Jones and Pierce at running back. Thanks. Dustin, honestly, just hold him. You're not going to get anything in a trade. No one's going to give you anything for him right now. Just hold him. If he's out, put him in your IR spot. If you've got room to hold him, that's great. If not, I mean, you could drop him if you want to. I just don't think anyone's going to give you anything for him right now.
Right.
Ebenezer, Abera, Isaiah Likely, or the big Bobby Tunyon in a PPR. That's going to be likely for me this week.
A lot of likelies.
Ravishing Ricky Rude with another $5 donation. Ricky, appreciate you for all the support tonight. Woo! Oh, it scrolled.
I have Leandre Nicholson, who's becoming a member of Holding Chubb for 5 months.
Woo!
Says, yo, 2 questions. How possible is it to make the playoffs if you're 2-6 and start one at the flex? David Montgomery or Thielen in a full PPR. Is it still possible? Sure, it's still possible. I mean, obviously you're probably not mathematically eliminated yet, but even if you were, it's a perfect time to play spoiler too. You got to try to keep other people out of the playoffs, try to ruin people's seasons. Don't ever give up no matter what your record is. You can still find fun in it.
Just remember, there's always a good time to send a text message that says, "Hey bro, remember when I kept you from making into the playoffs because my team wasn't that good?"
Suck it, bro.
It's almost as good. It's almost as good.
The question was David Montgomery or Thielen in
Thielen.
a full people. I'm probably going to say Adam Thielen as well.
Adam Thielen. Ricky, 2023 number 1 overall pick, Chubb or Henry? We were literally just talking about this the other night.
Yep. We were in our group chat on Twitter as a team talking about who is the number 1 option. If CMC stays 100% healthy all year long, it's going to be him. That's just the way it goes in that offense.
And then
does that mean that
I mean, behind it, Chubb and Henry will be in the conversation. I think next year we might actually see, for the first time in a while, wide receivers go number 1 overall.
If they stay healthy.
Yep.
I mean, it's at least it'd be Kupp. Maybe not anybody else because Chase has been injured. Adams has struggled.
Well, I can see
Jefferson hasn't
still.
Yeah, he still hasn't found the end zone since week 1. I mean, if they have some big games to end the season, that's what really dictates a lot of that is how do they finish, because people always want to keep up with that recency bias.
The lone Bona in the chat.
Matt Galloway.
Matt Galloway hanging out. What's up, Macalicious? Dryden, McComish, and a full PPR, 12-man league, Foreman or Rondell Moore. That's going to be Foreman again this week.
Foreman, yeah.
Love the info and the help. # Headliner Nation. Appreciate you, Dryden.
Hey, look at Doomtar is actually in the chat. Somebody has changed their name
to Doomtar.
Not a comment of Doomtar, but the actual name, Doomtar, telling Matt Galloway, the lone boner, afternoon. It's evening, though. It's 7:30 here.
Oh, whew. Hey, hit that like button. 500 likes. I'm going to let you all know the news that will be happening on stream tonight. So hit the like button. Jeffrey Foote. Hey, fellas, pick one for the flex in a full PPR. Demarcus Robinson or Khalif Raymond. Thank you, guys. I'm going Demarcus Robinson this week. I'm feeling like Demarcus could have a good week this week.
Did he just pop up on the injury report today, though?
Did he really?
I think. I'm looking. I'm going to the doc.
I've been cleaning all day long.
Yes, he did not practice today. It's a new injury.
Raymond, I hate it.
He was injured yesterday and did not practice today. So that's a new injury for Demarcus Robinson. So it's probably Khalif Raymond.
Oh, great. Yeah, I've been cleaning my house all day because I've got a kid sick and I got somebody else with the flu. So, because we haven't got to it yet, bro. But I'll make sure when we get to it, I skip you. How about that? Yep. We'll get to it. If you send a super chat, don't worry.
It's like we're not talking here. Jeez, take a break. Relax.
So we're going to go Khalif Raymond over Demarcus Robinson. Ginger Snowman and half PPR pick 2. Gerald Everett, Tyler Higbee, and Curtis Samuel. If you want to play it safe, it's Everett and Higbee. If you want to try and grab a little bit more upside, it's Everett and Curtis Samuel. Love listening to you guys. Best show on YouTube. Fully agree. Robin Ortman, becoming a member for the 2nd month. Hey, guys, need help at running back. Start 3 in a 14-team standard. Cook, Foreman, Swift, Patterson, thanks. I mean, we're leaving Swift out.
I mean, as much as I hate to do it, I probably have to agree with that.
Brent Shin, I need one of these running backs in a PPR league. Swift, Jamal Williams, or Patterson. Thank you, guys, and keep up the good work. I think if Swift is out, it's Jamal Williams. If Swift plays, I go with Cordero Patterson. What are your thoughts?
I think they're pretty close. I mean, I think I actually have them back to back in the rankings, so they're going to be right there in that 15 to 18 range. So, yeah, I think I probably go with Patterson for the higher upside. Hope for the touchdowns.
Daichi, full PPR, play 3 of them: Flex Huntley, Patterson, or Jerick McKinnon. I'm going Patterson over McKinnon and Huntley.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think each one's a separate question. So Huntley, Patterson, or McKinnon, and then Benjamin, Jefferson, or Moore, and then Seahawks, Saints, or Jets.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Then, yeah, I'm going Patterson.
Yes.
I don't want anybody from that middle group, Kyle. Eno, Van Jefferson, or Elijah Moore. I don't know if I want any of them because it sounds like James Conner, as being a game-time decision, could play. Van Jefferson, active as well. How much does he really see? How banged up is Cooper Kupp? If I have to take a stab on somebody as a Van Jefferson, I'm crossing my fingers.
Yeah.
And then for the defense,
Connor's ruled out, or they say he's going to be limited, then we'll go back to Eno.
And then what about the defense? We got Seattle. Who else? The Saints
or the Jets? Seahawks, Saints, or Jets?
Not the Jets. They're playing the Bills, so that ain't going to happen. Saints or Seahawks? Probably Seattle, and just hope for the best against Arizona.
We had, so just a second ago, it said 1,027 viewers. And I went to go, woo, we got something. And then all of a sudden it just dropped to 938.
Yeah. Just said, oh, never mind.
I have no idea what happened.
Yep.
No idea what happened. But hey, hit that like button because I've got some news to share with you all, but I'm not going to tell you until 500 likes. That's right. So if everybody hit the like button right now, I would tell you guys in the next 30 seconds.
That's right.
Matt Mason, need a wide receiver and a flex. Foreman, McLaurin, Boyd, and Palmer. Probably going to go Boyd and Foreman here.
Yeah. Yes, there's 2 of them, a wide receiver and a flex. 100% agree.
Anthony Yusuf.
What up, Anthony?
I made a trade and wanted your opinion on it. 12-man, full PPR league. I'm 2-6, and the team I traded with is 6-2. I sent him Andrews, Allen, Taylor, and Hunt for Ertz, Waddle, and Foreman.
Honestly, it's a ton to give up, but at least you're not having to deal with those injuries anymore.
Yeah.
I think if you're being that you're 2-6, you don't. Oh wait, you're 2-6. You don't have much time to sit around and wait for injuries anymore. You have to make a move and start scoring points. So you gave up a lot, but I understand why you did it, and I don't hate it.
Yeah, I understand too. I mean, if Taylor were to get going, it probably bites you in the butt. But at this point, is that even going to happen? This is so crazy, Jake, because we dropped all the way back down to 865 viewers.
I know. Everybody came in and came out.
Now it's 858. How does that happen? What is YouTube doing right now?
They're weird.
It's drunk. Matt, appreciate the 10, or Anthony. Jeez Louise.
One of them.
I'm reading like 3 different names. Anthony, appreciate the 10 bomb. Mersai and a full PPR flex. Deion Jackson, Mooney, or Curtis Samuel. Deion Jackson.
Yep, that's where I'm going as well.
Buck gifting a membership out there. Bukowski.
And it went to Jay Crossfade, who within seconds thanked Buck for the membership. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Way to pay it forward and then thank each other back. I love seeing that kind of stuff.
Robert Williams becoming a member for the 14th month for the flex in a full PPR. Boyd Pittman or Khalil Herbert. Y'all killing it. Boyd is going to be the highest upside of all of these people.
Going Boyd.
Mark becoming a member of Holden Chubb for the 15th month. Happy bonfire night, guys. Fox ruled?
Fox ruled?
What's Fox?
I don't know.
Is that like a soccer club?
I don't know. I've never heard of the Fox before.
Mark might be across the pond. If it's the Mark I'm thinking of.
I don't know.
And now we dropped to 750 viewers. People
keep saying their stream is crashing. And they're having to come back. Yeah. So maybe it's a YouTube issue.
Dude, YouTube is...
They got to get their crap together.
They're kind of a jerk sometimes.
Yeah.
All Rise 99, pick 2 in a PPR. Thielen, Mooney, Curtis Samuel, or Kenyon Drake. Thielen is going to be one that I lock in here. And then the other one, Mooney, Samuel, or Kenyon Drake. Probably Kenyon Drake if you want to play it safe.
Yeah, Kenyon Drake's probably the next safest option. If you want to gamble, then it becomes Mooney.
Batmac Gaming. Would you trade Stevenson and Gabe Davis for Foreman, Hubbard, and Metcalf? 12-team PPR. I probably don't.
No. Hubbard is
really don't.
absolutely useless to you right now. So that piece to like sweeten the deal is like not even sweet. So no, I can't do that.
Abdi, here you are. If you would have just been
Wow.
patient.
That's what happens when you're patient.
Oh my gosh. We're about 15 minutes behind still right now. Half PPR I was offered Cordell Patterson and Rondell Moore for Dante Foreman and Godwin. I have Kamara, Fournette, Tyreek, Higgins, Mostert, Pickens as running backs and wide receivers. So you get Patterson and Moore, and you give up Foreman and Godwin. I don't do that. I'm keeping Foreman and Godwin.
So am I.
Yep.
And it's really not too close because Rondell Moore has had like one good game, and people are like, well, look at the target share. That's cool.
Yep.
He's only scored over 10 points like once all season. We can't just make huge decisions off of one game.
Yep. I need another 54 people to hit the like button real quick so I can tell you all what's going to happen tonight.
That's right.
Robert Jones in a full PPR, 2 flex spots, need 2. Lockett, Jamal Williams, Thielen, and Jacoby Myers. Lockett's going to be one of them. If Swift is out, the other will be Jamal Williams. If Swift plays, do you go with Lockett and Thielen?
I'm thinking probably going Lockett and Thielen.
It's Archie becoming a member of Excessive Chubb for the 3rd month. Archie, appreciate you. Yo, what's good, fellas? Evans making me nervous. Should I go with Mike Evans or Palmer since Allen and Williams are both out and Chargers matchup is better? No, we're not sitting Mike Williams. I would understand why you would want to. I get the thought process behind it, but Mike Evans is still playing extremely well. Did Jake freeze? Jake froze. Oh, no. Oh, his YouTube crashed. Jake's YouTube crashed. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Kyle Show. Hang out with me. He's thinking hard. He must be thinking real hard. That's all right. We'll keep working on it. It just crashed. His YouTube crashed. Let me go ahead and get this taken care of here real quick. There we go. Just your boy on the screen. Give me just a second here, and we'll fire through. We'll fire through a few questions here real quick. Let me try to get caught up on the Super Chat a little bit more for everybody. We want to get over into the actual chat as much as possible. So give me a second here real quick. Mike Evans still over Palmer for me. Mike Evans is top 12 at the wide receiver position in terms of fantasy points per game. And then at the target share, he's top 24. How is your night tonight, Brother Kyle? Crossfade, I'm feeling real good tonight. Feeling real good. Okay. K. Scott. And a full PPR, I need 2 running backs and 1 flex. Jamal Williams, Mixon, Fournette, Rashad White, Deion Jackson. I have to reset my membership due to a bet. Oh, boy. Okay. So it's going to be Mixon 100%. It's going to be Deion Jackson for me as well. If Swift is out, I'll go Jamal Williams. If he's not, I'll go Leonard Fournette. Ryan Klein becoming a new member here on Holden Chubb. Appreciate you joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Brendan McKinney becoming a member for the 13th month. Brendan, appreciate you. Stevenson or Jacobs and a full PPR. It's still Jacobs for me. Still Jacobs. Top 5 running back right now. Amand. Hi, Headliners. Watching from Norway. Greetings from Norway, Amand. Should I flex Foreman, Palmer, or Gabe Davis? We're going to go Foreman. He's getting the volume right now. We want the volume 100%. And a half PPR McCaffrey and Barkley on the bye. We're going to go Foreman there. Russian Collusion for becoming a member here for the 5th month. If I told you my number 1 and 2 picks were Harris and Swift, what would you think my record was? Well, Russian Collusion, if you've been watching us, which I know you have because you've been around, you're probably still okay because you've taken our advice, you've worked the waiver wire, you've been doing exactly what you need to do, and you're feeling real good right now. Kevin Kobos and a half PPR flex, pick one. Deion, Palmer, or Lockett. I'm gonna go with Deion Jackson. I'm gonna take the volume there. Starting Hurts, Cook, Eckler, Pittman, Gabe Davis, Aaron Jones, and Evan Ingram. Appreciate y'all. Forehead kisses, Kevin. Before he kisses. Overcome Mooney or Thielen. Mooney's going to have more upside. Thielen is going to be a safer bet for you. Luis Alcantar becoming a member for the 19th month. Luis, appreciate you. My brother just became Holden. Yes. Welcome in, Luis's brother. Dion or Algier rest of season. I'd rather hold Dion rest of season. I'd rather hold him. Justine Garcia. Herbert or Fields? Let me double check here. Pretty sure I still have Herbert higher. And I do. We're going to go with Herbert against Atlanta this week. And then playing Everett and Palmer, or play Monty and Dion over Palmer in a full PPR. So I'll still play Everett. I'm good with that. If you're flexing Palmer and you want to be safer, then go with Deion Jackson over Palmer. And then in a full PPR, choose one. Jamal Williams, Deontay, Drake, Herbert, or Wilson. Y'all great. Okay, so I believe this is Khalil Herbert, Deion Jackson, Jamal Williams. If Swift is out, it's Jamal Williams. If he's not, I'm going to go with Deion Jackson. Anthony Rosales becoming a member for the second month. Need a flex. 10-man half PPR. Khalil Herbert or Gabe Davis, or I could pick up the Duve for the week. I'm playing Gabe Davis. It is a tougher matchup. So he is very boom or bust for me. He's lower in my rankings, but he's still a star. It's hard for us to sit that big play upside every single week. Herb Wilson, 3 and 5 in a full PPR, starting Tua and Tyreek. Do I flex Mostert for the triple stack? Was going to drop Mostert for Palmer, but A.J. Dillon got dropped. So if we want to try and change things up a little bit, Palmer's going to have more upside. Palmer's going to have the highest upside out of all those guys. If you want to try and split the difference and get some safety with some ceiling, then it's probably A.J. Dillon. If you just want to play it safe, then it's Mostert. In this situation here, I'm okay going with Palmer. I think he's going to get more than enough volume for you, and he gives you the upside that you would want as well. But again, I don't know what the rest of your lineup looks like, but if it's good, if the rest of your lineup is looking sexy, then let's go ahead and just go with Mostert, and let's take the points. That was from Herb. Matthew. Hey, gang, the girlfriend and I are tossing the Diggs football around watching the stream. No, you're not, Matthew. You're not tossing the football around. Don't you do it. You put that thing up on the mantle. My question is Likely or Ingram? If Andrews is out, it's likely for me. Her question, Palmer or the Dubes? Dubes is going to be safer for me. Palmer still has more upside, though. Marcimo, 55. Hello, headliners. Would you start Justin Fields or Justin Herbert? Justin Herbert. Marcimo becoming a member for the 13th month. Appreciate you. Ebenezer, knowing that the Ravens are pretty banged up, Lamar Jackson or Justin Fields for QB1 and PPR, I'm still taking Lamar Jackson there. Jordan, Perp Drink, becoming a new member here on Holden Chubb. Appreciate you. Ricky Omega. Ricky running some Call of Duty Modern Warfare with me the other night. Ricky, he's becoming a new member as well. Jake, ladies and gentlemen, I believe he's back. There he is. Let's get his name back up on the screen there.
I have no idea.
YouTube's trying to kill everybody tonight.
Yeah, it like crashed my entire computer. Like I said, YouTube, when the screen stopped loading and then the entire thing basically just shut off.
Jake, I'd like to let you know that while you were gone, that we did make a little bit more of a dent in the super chats, but we still don't even have 500 likes. So I would like you to tell Headliner Nation how disappointed you are in them.
I mean, I see that we're pretty close. We're at 474 likes, so we're getting close to them. This is stuff that somebody's been asking about for a long time, so I'm surprised we haven't hit it yet. But yeah, I mean, I kind of expected it to be right there when I got back.
Yeah, it's not. M1 Money becoming a member for the third month. Quarterback, Burrow or Fields? I'm going Burrow over Fields still. And need a flex, Deion Jackson, Khalil Herbert, or Gibson in a standard league. I'll go with Deion Jackson there. And there's 500 likes.
Now we're there.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight on stream, if you remember correctly, a few weeks back, I made a bet with the nation. And I said, if we can get to 1,500 members here on the channel, I'd shave my head live on stream.
We hit 1,500, and you've got the okay to shave your head live on stream tonight. Anybody who's known Kyle for any amount of time knows that he loves his hair. He's about to lose it.
My hair has been one of the best assets to me for some time now.
So it's happening. It's happening tonight. Kyle just gonna let it. He's gonna let it fall, just like right on the floor and everything, and he's gonna walk in it forever.
And no, I got a towel in here to catch it all.
I know.
I'm not shaving the beard. The beard is staying for right now. And
Shaving the head.
Can't shave my sack on screen.
That would be weird. Yeah.
So here it is. We're gonna take these beautiful locks.
I was looking for Darth Jenkins sweating sloth. Well,
yeah, Kyle's.
We're here. That's awesome. Oh yeah, he's using the lawnmower from Manscaped. I mean, they're a sponsor. We got to use their tools.
Yeah, this haircut provided by
Ryan. Don't you dare, Ryan. Tell him to do the Batwing on stream. Don't you dare.
No.
Awesome.
Emmanuel,
So,
you can have your answers, and well, you can't because you were snotty with me, but you can have your answers, and I can also cut my hair.
Yeah. I don't even know.
We like to have fun around here.
Emmanuel, we want our answers. Keep the hair. How about you just suck it, Emmanuel? Like, nobody really cares what your actual opinion is. Like, actually, people do want to see this. So,
your average liberal said, "No, Kyle, you're so cute with your hair." I know.
No, he needs to go. He needs to let it go. All right, where did we leave? Kyle, I'm going to be honest. Like, I don't have anything before 7:37 on my stream, so I don't know.
Well, here, Jake, this is what I'll do. I'll read them to you, and you can answer them. How's that sound?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Zero Bell. Should I trade Dante Foreman and Jacoby Myers for DeAndre Swift in a 12-team PPR?
Say it again.
Dante Foreman, Jacoby Myers for DeAndre Swift, 12-team PPR.
If you're contending right now, probably not. I keep the other two guys, but if you need to try to make a run at something or you have a huge healthy lead, then maybe you can do it for the playoffs. But right now, I want the points, and Swift ain't 100% healthy.
John, opinion on trading Monty for Uncle Lenny. Also, everyone should check out Healthy Headliners in Discord. Yeah, John, let's go, baby.
I see you there. Who was it again?
Trading Monty for Uncle Lenny.
Give me Lenny. I don't have no interest in David Montgomery right now.
Richard Glass gifting 5 memberships to the Headliner community. Richard, appreciate you. Thanks so much.
Yes, thank you.
Jason
Everybody thank
Kimber,
Richard.
Khalil Herbert or Antonio Gibson this week?
Antonio Gibson.
Jason Quiones. Need to. Monty, CEH.
CEH.
I had a weird, I
Yeah.
don't know what that was. Metcalf for the Duve.
Okay, so Metcalf will be one of them. And you said Monty and CEH were the first two?
Monty, CEH, and the Duve.
Give me the Duve and Metcalf.
Matt Goodhart, new here. I appreciate what you guys do. Hey, welcome in, Matt. Full PPR, 2 flex spots between Cordero Patterson, Curtis Samuel, Paris Campbell, and Allen Robinson.
Well, Cordero Patterson will be one of them. It would have been Allen Robinson had Kupp been out, but Kupp is going to play. So who are the other two?
Cordero Patterson, Curtis Samuel, Paris Campbell, or Allen Robinson.
Give me Samuel and Patterson.
Kenny Abraham, thoughts on the Duve or Cordero Patterson for the flex?
I mean, I think the Duve is probably safer, but at this point, I'm probably just going to, expect maybe a little bit more and try to shoot for the higher upside and go with Cordero Patterson.
Marcimo with a $5 donation. Thank you for all you do, Headliners. Would you start Justin Fields or Justin Herbert in a 1-quarterback PPR league? We're not sitting Herbert, right?
We can't sit Herbert just yet.
That question's come up a few times over the last several minutes, which is very crazy to me.
I do like Justin Fields this week, but I don't know if I could sit Herbert just yet.
Ed G in a PPR league, Rondell Moore or Mooney? I'm going Mooney over Moore.
I think I'm thinking they're both a gamble, so I'm going to go with Mooney.
And then Conklin or Taysom Hill. This is where I'm okay risking it with Taysom Hill because I'm going to risk it with Taysom Hill risk as well.
Yep. When it becomes 2 risky guys, then yeah, I'm going with Taysom Hill and hoping for the rushing upside.
Kindle, woo! Traded Debo, Pitts, and Garrett Wilson for Amon-Ra and Kittle. Did I win that trade? Pitts and Garrett Wilson are just kind of to me right now. So really, it's a Debo and Amon-Ra for Kittle. I like that.
Yep, I don't mind that either.
Buck sent a gifted sub a while back. Buck, appreciate it again. Ryan Klein, I have both Tua and Fields. Chicago is home. Should I bench Tua? Not with the way Tua and that offense is playing for me. There's just no way.
I don't
understand
love
why.
Patterson, Scooter. It's just the options that are giving. They think
Yeah,
I have
people are gonna be
over
like, you didn't
amount
like
of.
Fields this week, and we're going to be like, we didn't like him over the choices you gave us.
Yeah, exactly. That matters.
Overcome. Pick 2, Montgomery, Deion Jackson, Gibson, or Carter.
How many do we need?
2, Montgomery, Deion Jackson, Gibson, and Carter.
I'm gonna go with
going
Deion.
Deion and Gibson.
Yep, I'm going Deion and Gibson as well.
Horio, Gonzalez, Deion Jackson, or Fournette.
Fournette's probably still slightly safer. If you think you're going to be chasing points, though, I go with Deion Jackson.
Woo! Scale Speaks also dropping 5 gifted memberships in the chat. Appreciate you, Scales, for the generosity. Thanks so much. Make sure you're checking to see if you got a gifted membership. Woo!
And thank the man.
And
Thank the man right there.
Thank
That's
him.
right.
Johnny Bravo, Boyd or Cordero Patterson in half PPR? That's Boyd for me.
That's Boyd still for me, too.
Ravishing Ricky Rude, Tua or Murray this week?
I have Tua 2 spots higher than Murray.
So it's Tua over Murray this week.
Yep.
Dryden, McComish. Headliner Nation just needs to be patient. Jake and Kyle will get around everything they can. The absolute best out there. Dryden, appreciate you. Thanks for the donation. Hold on a second here. I scrolled, but I'm getting back. I'm not that far off. Michael Wands, good or bad? Trade Chubb, already bad, I can tell you right now.
Yep, he's going to be bad.
Trade Chubb and Kirk for Tyreek Hill, Stevenson, and Foreman. That's actually probably not awful.
Yeah, that's not after you read the names, it's not awful. Do I want to get rid of Chubb? No, but if you need other options, like maybe Chubb is all you got at running back, this gives you 2 solid starters, then I don't hate it.
Yeah, you kind of make up for Chubb with Tyreek Hill, and then Stevenson and Foreman. If you're going to be playing both of them, if you made this trade for depth, it's not a good trade.
Right.
If you made this trade because you absolutely need to start these guys, that's not that bad of a trade. Brandon Matthews, what up, boys? Devontae Adams is my wide receiver 1. Need a wide receiver 2 and a flex. So we need to pick 2 out of Gabe Davis, Tyler Lockett, Boyd, and Palmer.
I'm probably going with Davis and Boyd. Gabe Davis and Tyler Boyd.
See, I'm going because Davis has such a difficult matchup this week. I'm probably going to go Lockett and Boyd, thinking Lockett's going to get a little bit more volume than Davis.
He could get
Davis
more volume.
has the upside over Lockett, though.
Davis only needs like 3 catches to give you a huge day.
Technically, he needs 1
Maybe.
to give you a huge day. John, grocery store beer or homemade microbrew? I have no idea. I don't drink.
Not the grocery store stuff that Tater keeps drinking, because that stuff nasty. If he's throwing beer out, then you know it's bad.
Oh, gosh. Mr. Punch, what are your thoughts on Fields and a Dynasty Superflex? A few weeks ago, I was debating trading Fields and Godwin for Adams, Carr, and McKenzie, but now I'm not sure. I mean, I probably don't make that trade because Fields, long-term Dynasty-wise, probably better than Carr. Godwin right now, yes, is underneath Adams, but still not that much. And McKenzie does absolutely nothing for me, so I probably hold there.
Yep.
Kyle, you demand hope Jake Chubman joins back. The show must go on. Oh, he's here. We're back already. That's how far behind we are, though. We're about 22 minutes behind right now. Ricky. Starters are Henry, Etienne, Fournette, and Evans. Need to bench 1 out of Godwin, Gabe Davis, or Fournette. I'm benching Fournette.
Yep, I would agree with that.
Matt Goodhart becoming a new member here on the channel, joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Matt, appreciate you. Mega Dr. Dre, love the vids. You guys are great. Have 4 tight ends. Trading Hockenson for Eno. Yay or nay, JT has failed me. I'm fine with that. If you have 4 tight ends, yeah, go ahead and trade Hockenson. That's
you
fine.
can trade him away. I don't know if you're going to get much with Eno now that James Conner's actually supposed to be coming back.
Yeah.
But
Steven Siciliano, hey guys, is Swift plays Mixon or Swift in a standard league? Mixon for me in a standard league.
Still got to be Mixon.
Yeah, Swift didn't do anything last week except in the passing game. Michael Satterfield in a full PPR. He's becoming a member for 12 months. Michael, appreciate you. Full PPR, Herbert or Tua, Jake?
I have Tua 1, 2, 3 spots higher than Herbert, so I got Tua higher.
Need to start 2. DJ Moore, Gabe Davis, or Michael Pittman. If you want to play it safe, it's Pittman and DJ Moore for me. Those are going to be your safer bets.
Yep, and then the higher ceiling ones would be DJ Moore and Gabe Davis if you want to gamble.
Also, do I start Deion Jackson or Damian Harris? I'm going with Jackson over Harris.
Jackson for me as well.
Overcome if Lazard is out. Doobs over Mooney and Thielen. Yes, against Detroit I would.
It is Detroit.
Yep. Wait, was that a question?
No, it was a statement. It is Detroit. Like, I mean, it's you can't go wrong when you start people against Detroit.
Oh, okay. I was like, because I made a statement. I was like, are you answering?
You know, I'm second statementing.
Dirtbag forever. Bipocalypse or root canal? I'll take the bipocalypse. That only
100%.
That only lasts. Yeah. There's no pain with it other than maybe a loss. Kevin Lefebvre, excuse me. Jeez Louise. Geno or Fields? I'll go Fields this week over Geno. Jake?
They're close. Let me see. I have Fields over Geno by 1.
Woo. And then Pittman or the Duve. I've actually still got Pittman over the Duve this week. Both are going to see targets. I just don't know how much upside the Duve has compared to Pittman at this point.
Yep. Emmanuel Kyle is the Lions fan, but he's also a realist. He doesn't hear and just hype up his team for no apparent reason. He's still a realist. He knows that they're the Lions. We have Crazy Taco 99.
We caught back up to. Do you know where we're at?
Yep.
All right, I gotta go save a child real quick.
All right, go save your child. Full PPR got to start 3 between Mixon, Walker, Stevenson, or ETN. You got to sit one of these Crazy Tacos. I mean, I don't want to sit any of them. If I have to sit one, I mean, Mixon right now is probably the most volatile of all of them, where he's still got the lowest floor. So that would probably be the choice, even though I hate to do that. Mursad Salik, Dion Herbert, Cephas. Kyle, you look fine. Kyle's not even here to hear that, but I'm sure he appreciates that. Anna is in the chat. She has service for like 10 minutes while standing on the highest spot in the property. Do it now. Anna, if he comes back, I'll tell him he's got to do it. Between Dion, Herbert, or Cephas for Mursad, I'm going with Dion Jackson. Let's see, hang on here. Christopher Curtis, I think is the next one. Yes, Christopher Curtin. Sorry. Saquon's on a bye. 3 running backs to start. Jacobs, Etienne, Kamara, or Patterson. Son of I don't want to sit any of these guys, but being that Patterson is coming back, I'll go with the other bigger names there. Jacobs, Etienne, and Kamara. Cody Peterson. PPR need running back 2, wide receiver 2, and a flex between Foreman, Mostert, Jackson, Carter, Metcalf, Boyd, and Pittman. Wow. So for your running back 2, I'm just locking in Foreman. For your wide receiver 2, I'm going to go with Tyler Boyd. And then for the flex, if you want to play it safe, it's Deion Jackson. If you want to gamble, it's DK Metcalf. Rye, flex 2, Romeo Dobbs, Josh Palmer, or Deion Jackson. Give me Palmer and Jackson as of right now. Kendall Lefevre, got Fields and Geno. If I had to choose between one, it's Fields, slightly higher. Need one wide receiver. Lockett, Gabe Davis, DJ Moore. If it's me, if it's my team, I'm going with DJ Moore in this newfound upside that we've seen here the last couple weeks. Ryan Klein, appreciate your donation. Omar Barrientos says, Aaron Jones, Etienne, Stevenson, Jamal Williams need 2 running backs and 1 flex. Aaron Jones is an absolute must this week going up against Detroit. Etienne is somebody you just can't ever sit. And then you're going to flex between Stevenson and Jamal Williams. They're both so close. I think it's still slightly safer to go with Stevenson since we don't know for sure right yet about DeAndre Swift. Debo Sims, Naheem Hines, or Allen Robinson, both are very, very boom or bust. At least give me the guy that's been in town for multiple weeks and give me Allen Robinson by a hair. Terry Hudak Terry in this chat. We got, hey, Kyle, to start a donation for a wig until your hair grows. Terry's out there starting a donation fund for Kyle's wig. 96 T1. Khalil Herbert and Hopkins for Mixon and Samuel. I mean, I don't really know what the rest of your team is and what you need. If you needed an upgrade at running back, then yeah, I would take the Mixon side, but losing DeAndre Hopkins is great depth at wide receiver. Just depends what else you have. If I'm looking at just the surface of which one I want, it would be Mixon and Samuel, but it all depends on the roster that you currently have overall. How about we go Ed Miller, Half PPR, wide receiver 2, Thielen, Palmer, Myers, flex, Gibson, Patterson, and Huntley. Full PPR, it's a different section. So the first one, wide receiver 2, out of Thielen, Palmer, and Myers. I think if you want to play it safe, it's Myers. If you want to gamble a little bit, it's Thielen. Kyle, Anna says she only has service for 10 minutes and wants to know if you can shave a little bit of your hair. I told her I would at least ask it.
Jake, I went into the house and my curtains were on the floor and my dog was on the table.
Dog was getting freaky. Dog just wants to party. Can you shave the center stripe? The second part of this question here for Ed Miller. Full PPR running back, Patterson or Huntley. That's going to be Patterson for me. And the flex between Thielen and Dobbs is going to be Thielen as well. Sean B., you are next, Sean. I'm just waiting for Kyle. Anna, I hope you're still watching, Anna.
Should I wait
Yeah, this is happening.
I'm going to wait for her to confirm that she's still here.
Anna, are you there? Anna. Everybody say Anna. Anna, get her attention. There it is. Baha. Like it was a gift when you walk in the... Yep, she's here. She's here. There she is. Here you go, Anna. This is awesome. Kyle has to shave his head because we hit over 1,500 members. Is anybody else...
Can you see it
You
yet?
do it? No.
Oh, hold on.
Your head's below the desk. It looks like you're servicing Craig.
Oh, my God.
You got so much hair.
I've got so much.
One stripe right down the center, the whole thing. Is he doing?
I don't even think you can really notice it yet.
Everybody else, am I the only one's like trying to look further? That's not going to work. Center stripe, FTW. You better believe it, Diggable. I mean, it's getting there. You just got so much hair that we are about to be twins. He doesn't have the bald spot, though. So it's... Why is he on the floor? I think he's trying to collect the hair in one spot so it just doesn't go all over his office. Why are you bobbing up and down? It's happening.
There it is.
It's happening. Now it's noticeable. Now it's noticeable.
I feel
Okay,
so
now
much
stop.
cooler already, too.
Oh, yeah. Now you should just leave it like that.
I
Just
feel like
leave
there's
the
a
outsides
weird
long.
spot like right here that I need to get.
That is awesome. Simeon thought you were using scissors. No, he's got a lawnmower from Manscaped. Code word headliners at checkout for 20% off and free shipping. He looks like me. He wishes, Chris. Friar Kyle. Dude over there looking like Friar Tuck.
My hairline is not nearly as bad as what I thought it might be.
Why we got to talk about hairlines? All right, you keep shaving, Kyle. I'm going to answer a couple more questions here. Sean B. Pondering my flex in a full PPR, Foreman or Palmer. For me, that's Foreman. Pretty stacked in the rest of your lineup. Yeah, man, I'm going with Foreman there. K-Chew, the hairliners are here. Likely or Conklin, 100% give me Likely. R.I.P. Andrews, yeah, that's for sure. Monty becoming a member for the second month standard. Foreman or Dion. I'm still going to take the safer bet and go with Foreman here this week. ER, start 3 between Fournette, CPAT, Kirk, Pittman in a full PPR. Fournette will be 1. Kirk will be 2 in a full PPR. And then personally, I'm going to go with Patterson. There is your number 3. Crook RSA. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Now it's coming off. This is awesome. I hope you have strays that you forget about and people see him in public. That would be awesome. He actually has a nice head for a shaved head.
I think it makes
Likely
me look
a
younger.
It does. Yeah, likely
I
a
think
must
it
start.
does.
Oh yeah, it does. It makes you look younger.
My
Where'd I
son
leave
is
off
gonna
here?
flip when I walk back in, though. He still isn't 100% on board with this.
Oh, don't even say anything to him.
Oh, he's gonna notice. He already knows it's happening. He started crying when I came back out here.
Oh, he's
Manny
gonna love
Dingo's
it.
mother-in-law is gone.
Manny, nice. You get to come out of the bathroom for once. Dreamville 93, Deion Jackson or Fournette. Honestly, I'm probably going to go Deion Jackson and hope that he absolutely gets huge volume in the passing game again. Leave the sides long. I tried to tell him that, Anna. Manny, what'd you miss? Kyle's shaving his head finally after we hit 1,500 members. You don't want to know what he's going to shave when we hit 2,000. And we'll have to be blurred.
Oh, it's dying.
Oh, that's perfect.
Jake, can you ask everybody a question for me?
Yeah.
Who
Well,
else? Who else is shaving their head on stream?
I don't know. Who else is giving away Joe Burrow signed footballs and stuff in their videos? Nobody. Yeah. I'm glad that Manny is out there and safe, though, 100%. Let's see here. Warhorse, becoming a member for the 19th month. Slap hands, gentlemen. They give always this year has been fire. The giveaways this year have been fire. 100% Warhorse. Pristine is hooking us up. Did everybody see the tailgate show? Does everybody know the 2 items that we have coming up? I don't have them in arm's reach. They're over there. Maybe I'll get them here in a little bit after Kyle is done shaving everything. Mr. Punch, Dynasty Superflex, half PPR, 1 and 4. Starters are Hurts, Chubb, Mixon, Cup, Godwin, Kittle, Sutton, Deontay, or Pickens, Swift, Fields. Would you make any more moves? Dynasty Superflex. I mean, I wouldn't mind improving a little bit at wide receiver overall, but I mean, I don't know if you're going to get anything. Sutton's value is way down. So is Deontay's. Pickens, not somebody you're going to move just yet. So I think that you're okay for right now, but maybe as some of these guys like Sutton or Deontay, if they start to pop off a little bit, they could become some bargaining chips for you to try to move. Change the song to Hairliners. I don't know if that's going to happen.
It cuts shorter up top. Like, I can't.
Is that cut on the side?
Far enough on the sides.
Is it cut on the side?
Not really.
That is awesome.
It doesn't this doesn't really go around the shape of my head too much.
Yeah.
So.
How much better does it feel, though? So much better.
Feels so much better.
Dude, it does feel good. I'm telling you, this welcome to my life. Okay. Let's see here. What else do we have? Shane Howard. Hey, guys, rest of the season questions. Jonathan Taylor or Kenneth Walker for wide receiver, Pittman, Myers, or Pickens in a PPR. Honestly, I'm going to go out there and say it right now. I would almost rather have Kenneth Walker rest of season than Jonathan Taylor. At this point, I don't know if I want to deal with what's going on there anymore. The offense is even horrendous if he was healthy with Sam Ehlinger playing quarterback. Give me Kenneth Walker because at least he's scoring points right now. For wide receiver, Myers, Pickens, or Pittman, same type of thing for Pittman, right? I mean, highest upside, most potential out of the group right there, in my opinion, but the offense just absolutely blows this year. Maybe next year if they get a quarterback upgrade. So for this year, in a full PPR, I'm probably leaning towards Myers because he gets the volume. JG, Conklin or Likely? Got to be Likely this week. Jesus Lozano need 2. And then he's got the Crispy and the swag emotes in here. We got Dobbs, Tony, Pierce, Carter. Thanks, guys. You're awesome. So we need 2 of these guys. Pierce. It's got to be Alec Pierce. Oh. Dobbs, Tony, Pierce, Carter, DeAndre Carter, and Michael Carter. I don't love any of them. Tony would be great, but I mean, I don't think he sees a lot of volume right off the bat. He could be kind of in a few packages, but not somebody going to go out and get 10 targets this week. DeAndre Carter could see a ton of volume, being that we have no, Keenan Allen, no Mike Williams. So honestly, this may sound a little bit crazy. I think if you want to gamble a little bit, you go with Carter and Dobbs. If you want to play it a little bit safer, DeAndre Carter and Dobbs. And if you want to gamble a little bit, you go double Carter there. Kyle vowed to grow it out until the Lions make the playoffs. King. He will have a full-on mullet by that point. TVVXQ. Sit one in a PPR between Myers, Lazard, Foreman, or the Duve, Devin Duvernay. In a PPR, as long as Lazard is good to go, he stays and I sit Duve. If Lazard is limited at all, then I'm going to switch it over to the Duve, Foreman, and Myers. Kind of need to pay attention to Lazard's status early in the morning. Finn Germais, Tyler Boyd or Tyler Lockett in a half PPR. For me, I'm going Tyler Boyd. Andrew Maddox becoming a new member of Holding Chubb. Welcome. Next up, we have Julio Pena. Start one tight end and two running backs in a non-PPR. Got Everett Likely, Swift, Connor, Robinson, B-Rob, and Deion Jackson or Eno. So start one tight end out of Everett Likely. Honestly, I like both of them. I think Likely is safer, but Everett has the higher ceiling. So personally, Everett's probably going to be ranked a little bit higher. I like both of them, though. Being that this is a non-PPR, you're shooting for that touchdown. So give me Everett by a hair. And then we have two running backs out of Swift, Connor, Robinson, and Jackson, or Eno. Give me Swift and Deion Jackson there. Let me see, Kyle. Let me see it.
I think I look younger.
I think you look younger.
Is taken care of back here.
Yeah, I think you need to have it like faded a little bit better.
Yeah.
But other than that, you do look younger.
I walked inside and the fan was going and it hit my head and I was like, oh my gosh.
Kyle, look we're almost twinsies.
Almost.
You'll never have the bald spot. That's like, you know the Cindy Crawford mole?
Yeah.
That's my Cindy Crawford mole right there.
Yeah, but you're not hot.
Oh, yeah, I am. 100% I am. Monty, Kyle or Nicolas Cage? Oof, that's tough. Nicolas Cage probably doesn't know crap about fantasy football, though, so give me Kyle. Sergio Herrera, should I trade Chubb? No. For Ayuk and Damian Pierce, or should I trade Devontae Adams for Fournette and Ayuk? I am not trading Chubb for Ayuk and Damian Pierce. Would I trade Devontae Adams for Fournette and Ayuk? No, probably. I'm probably not doing that either. I'm holding on to Devontae Adams. I'm probably still holding on to him. Pete Wheeler, got Swift or DJ Moore in the flex in a standard league? DJ Moore's going to have more opportunities to score probably, and we don't really know the status of Swift and how likely he will be out there for like a full workload. So give me DJ Moore.
All right, hold on.
What am I holding for?
So Cruxa, which I remember coming across, said we only said his name but never answered his question.
I was almost positive I answered the question. That was the flex one between Singletary, Foreman, Lenny, and Deion Jackson.
Singletary, Foreman, Lenny
Jackson. Or Deion Jackson. And right now,
Foreman, right?
It's Foreman is who I'd go with, yes. And that's it for his flex.
I'm taking a couple more bites of my dinner real quick.
You do that. What are you eating?
Wings.
I saw you use a fork, though.
They're boneless.
So you're just having chicken nuggets is what you're having.
Basically.
So you are younger. You literally shaved your head, got younger, and started eating chicken nuggets all over again. I like it. Let me go back to where I was. Roger Wilco, becoming a member for the 15th month, says, what up, boys? Can't stick around for the stream tonight, but Fields or Brady rest of season. Good luck with all your teams tomorrow, Headliner Nation. Thank you, Roger Wilco. Appreciate that. Rest of season between Fields and Brady. You have to think at some point Brady and them are going to figure out second half and make a run there into the playoffs. But Justin Fields has just looked so good the last couple weeks because they're actually allowing him to play to his strengths. So honestly, I think this is going to be a lot closer than maybe it was a few weeks ago. If it's my team still, I'm slightly leaning Brady, but it's by the closest of margins. Hopefully they continue what they're doing here with Justin Fields, and hopefully Chase Claypool becomes an actual option for them in the passing game. That could be kind of the X factor. It's just kind of unknown right now. Ivan Flores needs some help. I need 3 wide receivers. I have Boyd, Samuel, Carter, and Zach Moss. Not a factor at all this year. Love this community. All right, so you need 3 wide receivers out of Boyd, Samuel, Carter. And is Zach Moss a non-factor? I'm not worried about Zach Moss rest of life. Like I don't care if he plays football for the next 15 years. I'm not interested. I'm going, though, need 3 wide receivers, and you listed 3 of them, Ivan. So you need 3, but you gave me Boyd, Samuel, and DeAndre Carter. So there's only 3 there to pick from. If I need to rank them, maybe that was a mistake. I would go Boyd. Doesn't say if this is PPR or not. No, right? I would go Boyd, Carter, Samuel this week. Lou, Dobbs, Duvernay, Dillon, Patterson start 2. 2 of them. I'm going to gamble, Lou. I would probably gamble and go with Dillon against the Lions, and then give me Cordero Patterson as the other start there in a half PPR. Oh, look at that. We just got the notification on Discord of who won the CeeDee Lamb helmet there, Kyle. We just gave it away on Discord, the signed CeeDee Lamb full-size alternate blue. That's why you got to become a member. That's going to JFA Tall. Congrats
JFA.
on that. That's a sweet helmet right there. David Dennison, full point PPR flex, need to win. We always need to win, David. Let's see what we got here. We got Doobs, Drake, or Zay Jones. This week, I'm going with Kenyon Drake. Give me Kenyon Drake this week. Probably not going to have Gus Edwards. I'm going with Drake. Daichi, Khalif Raymond, LaVisca, DeAndre Carter, or McKenzie. If I can only choose one, it's going to be DeAndre Carter for me there. Oh, great. Where did Kyle go? Anta? That's what it is, right? I think I nailed. Did I nail it? I think I got it. What's up, fam? I was just offered a trade today. I would love to have y'all's advice. I have Foreman. Kyle.
Get up here. What?
Oh, never mind.
What?
How do you say the name? Is it Anta?
Antha.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I thought it was Anta.
Come here. Get up here.
Anta. I'm never going to remember that. I would love to have y'all's advice. So you got Foreman and Jefferson.
Come here.
The trade was for Waller, London, and Jonathan Taylor. You already have Pittman, Allen, and Njoku on the bench. Honestly, you're my boy, but I probably would have kept Foreman and Jefferson for that. Because now you have 2 members. You got an injured tight end and 2 members on teams whose offenses are not any good, really, with Drake London and then Jonathan Taylor, who's injured and in a bad offense. And you already have Michael Pittman and an injured Keenan Allen and an injured David Njoku. Honestly, I probably would have kept Foreman and Jefferson, unless that's who you got. And if that's who you got, then I absolutely love it. But that's the side that I like a lot more. Does the dog even recognize?
He's inside barking like crazy, apparently. Oh, by the way, Jake, officially ours.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not sure if I told you or not.
No, you don't text me anymore. We don't even talk. We're like not even friends anymore.
That's not true. That's not true at all.
Is the hair still on the floor?
No, I picked it up. It was in a towel. I put it in an old towel, so I just threw the towel away.
Oh, you're just used to Never mind. Let's see here.
Actually, I put it in an envelope, so you'll see it in a couple of days.
Yeah, I would be so pissed. Get an envelope full of your hair. His volume isn't low. It's because he's sitting all the way back with a dog in his lap.
Would it be better if I was like this?
Oh, now you sound like you're swallowing it. Hugo, Jamal Williams or Swift? Thank you. As of right now, I'm leaning Jamal Williams until we get more words on Swift. We almost saw your butt crack, Kyle.
No, you didn't. Nuh-uh. Oh, you may have saw my underwear a little bit. My bad. My shirt came untucked.
That was almost an uh-oh moment right there.
I'm not shaving the dog, Gold Rush. What is that?
I'll shave my dog. Should I shave Chubb? He would be pissed. Should I shave it like a lion so he has like a mane up front? Yeah, I probably should. Let's see here. Firefox 122. 14-team PPR, currently 5-3. Rate my team. You got Lamar and Fields. Okay. Dalvin, Madison, and Ramondre. Olave, Juju, and Kirk, and Wandell. Jameson Williams, and your tight ends are Andrews Likely. Like how you get them backed up there. Bass is your kicker, and the KC defense. I mean, overall, for a 14-teamer, you're pretty freaking stacked. Would love to have some more depth at running back, if at all possible. I don't think you're going to be able to use Jameson Williams anytime soon. But, yeah, overall, super solid. If it's only a one-quarterback league, I'm trying to maybe pair up a wide receiver and one of those quarterbacks if somebody needs one and willing to trade for him and see if you can get an upgrade at what running back.
Michael Wands.
Wands.
I jumped in there real quick. Full PPR Dynasty, 5-3, third place. Traded Devontae Smith, Curtis Samuel, Joe Mixon, Justin Herbert for Hurts and Jonathan Taylor. Your opinion? I think you gave up way too much. Herbert and Hurts are really on the same in the same area in terms of being dynasty. Taylor compared to Joe Mixon, I mean, yeah, a little bit higher, but not right now with him being banged up. And you gave up a young Devontae Smith. I mean, honestly, with me, Michael, I think you overpaid a little bit too much.
A skosh.
A skosh.
YouTube wants me to put an ad in right now. Kyle, should I do it?
Hit the like button if you don't like ads.
Yeah, otherwise we'll have to put an ad in.
Ricky, flex Gabe Davis or Boyd in a full PPR. I'm going Boyd this week.
Yep.
When I get 10,000 likes, I'll shave my kid's head. Absolutely not. He's already upset enough. Antonio Rout, would you trade Foreman
likes.
and Sutton for Taylor? I mean, me personally, if I had a deep running back pool and Foreman was like a luxury, I might take a shot at it, but probably not.
Yeah, I would prefer not. But I will definitely shave one of my kids' heads. Not for 10,000 likes, but maybe for maybe for like 2,500 members. You can pick the child. Actually, no, I can't shave my daughter's head. That would probably scar her life. But I would shave my son. I'll hold him down
on your daughter's head.
Yeah, I couldn't do that, but I'll hold my son down. I will manhandle that child because he's very large, since he's taller than me. But I will manhandle him and I'll shave his head on stream.
Shate wins. And a full PPR. Need one in the flex. Dylan, B-Rob, Pittman, or Curtis Samuels. I'm going to personally, in a PPR league, still go Pittman if you want to be safe. If you want to try and get a little bit more upside, you could try to roll Dylan out there. Oh, he's got Aaron Jones, though. Ugh. I'd probably go Pittman then.
King Ganja says, nachos, tacos, quesadillas, please rank them. It's a good question, Kyle.
1A, 1B, 1C, 1D.
There's only 3 of them.
1A, B, and C.
He didn't list burritos. For some reason, burritos is not in the running of the top 3. If I had to rank them, though, honestly, I'm probably going quesadillas, nachos, then tacos. But I like all 3. No, I'm not shaving my dog for 1,500 likes.
Maybe for 15,000 members?
Not even 15,000, Kyle. I'm a lot cheaper than that. For like 2,500 members, I'll shave my dog.
Oh, my God. Shane Howard, instead of Pittman, which wide receivers rest of season? Sorry, I know you said Myers, just added others. Sutton, Myers, Pickens, Lazard, or Garrett Wilson. So are we ranking these guys in orders rest of season?
I'm thinking so. Sutton, Myers, Pickens, Lazard, or Wilson.
It's probably, if we're looking at upside, if you want upside for me, it's probably, I don't know, because they're all in the same tier, really.
They're all like in the same tier. That's 100% correct.
Yeah, there's really
they're
no
all wide
difference
receiver
between
3s. I mean, if it's me, if I have to pick a couple to kind of like end the year with, I'll take I'm probably still going with Myers. I mean, he's the only one that you can consistently say that I can start him every single week and feel fine about it. I could say that about Lazard if he was healthy, but he's not always healthy, and that's the biggest issue. So for me, I'm probably still going Myers there, especially because it's a PPR.
Yeah. Hugo F. Fields or Lawrence is my quarterback. For this week, probably go Fields.
I have them back-to-back in the rankings. I have Fields at 11, I have Lawrence at 11 and Fields at 12, but they're right next to each other.
K. Scott, Everclear or Backwoods Moonshine? I don't know. I don't drink.
I live in the South. Give me the moonshine.
Kyle,
the next time you come to my house, will you test moonshine? Just one sip of it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, fine.
I've tried it before. It burns the entire way.
Not if you have
down.
the good stuff. I've had banana before, and it was so good.
It burns down, out, sideways, below, everywhere.
Whoa.
Zen Rebel Studios, pick one in a full PPR. Alec Pierce or MVS? This week, I'll go with Pierce over MVS. With Kadarius Toney in town, not really sure what to expect with that team.
Yeah.
JG, grade my trade. Traded away Fournette, Hopkins, and Gus Edwards for Justin Jefferson and Swift.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it, as long as Swift comes back and is healthy.
Yep. I agree, John.
Dylan Dillon, Barber. Hey, guys, need some help. Full PPR, pick 2 running backs, 1 wide receiver, and a flex. So, Jake, for his 2 running backs, Fournette, Deion Jackson, Foreman, he said Javonte Williams. That's not possible.
It's got to be Jamal Williams.
It's got to
right?
be Jamal Williams or Khalil Herbert. So we need to pick 2 running backs out of Herbert, Williams, Foreman, Deion Jackson, and Fournette.
I like a few of them. If it's me, I'm probably going Foreman. I think the safest bet is Foreman and Jamal Williams. Like that's like your safest option. If you wanted
Swift
to gamble,
is in or out.
I think either way, it's still probably the safest. I think, but if you want to gamble for some higher upside, that's when it becomes Foreman and Jackson. If you want to gamble.
All right, and then we need 1 wide receiver from Pittman and Palmer. I've still got Pittman a smudge higher.
A smudge.
A smudge.
I mean, I love Pittman way more than I love Palmer, but I just don't know if I like that offense enough to want to trust it. I'd probably gamble and go Palmer and just hope for the best.
And then we need to flex 1 out of all of them.
Oh, so I can get another running back in there.
Yep.
I think if you want to play it safe, it's if that's the case, then I probably gamble with Deion Jackson as my flex and start Williams and Foreman as my running backs earlier.
Johnny Camarena. Brady or Fields? Fields. And
I got
then
Fields a lot higher. Yep.
Aaron Jones over Cordell Patterson still, right?
Yes, still. He's got Detroit.
Patrick Mayer, Tampa or Minnesota defense this week? Which D would you rather have, Jake?
I mean, I prefer to not have to pick a D for the weekend. But if I have to choose a D, it's going to be Minnesota.
If he had to take a D, he's going to take the Minnesota D. G-Money, half PPR flex, Kirk the Duve, B-Rob, or DeLone.
What do you think? You think like Christian Kirk's probably the safer option, right?
Probably the safest of the options, yes.
And if you want to gamble, then you go Dylan. But for me, it's probably Christian Kirk.
My dog's not in here. What are you doing?
The dog's like, I'm out. We have Jay Crossface says, sorry to bug you guys, but which 2 of these running backs should I start this week? Patterson, CH, Deion Jackson. It's going to be Patterson and Deion Jackson there. Also for wide receiver, Lockett or McLaurin. I'm actually going with Terry McLaurin. I mean, his connection right now with Taylor, give me a Heineke, is too good to ignore. Appreciate you out there, Crossfade. Fields or Goff? I got Fields higher this week, Nick. Dang it. Every time Kyle leaves, I don't know how to say it. Anta, becoming a new member of Holding Chubb out there. Welcome. Ashley Gomez, half PPR, best 2 out of Dobbs, Moore, Zay, Wilson, or Eno. None of them are great. If I had to choose 2, it would be Dobbs and Moore and hope that they can find the end zone. Likely, Pitts, or Higbee? Got to go with Likely, Cashin. Like, I can't. I don't know if I can sit Isaiah Likely unless I have one of the top guys here this week. I love the potential in that offense, and you know that Lamar's looking his way a lot. Is it time to trade DJ Moore high, or will he continue to be great? Kurt, if you can get a great offer, I'm not opposed to trading him high because his value absolutely tanked this year and then has skyrocketed. So it's never going to get really any higher than it is right now. And being that you have a couple games to go off of to whoever you're trading with, I'm not opposed to trading him high if you can get something for him. I'm not doing it for just like getting it, giving it away for nothing. Okay, I am saying your name right. Trey. Trey out there gifting 5 memberships to Headliner Nation. Everybody thank Trey that receives a membership. That's Sean, that's Kurt, that's Omai, that's C. Leo, and Devin Turner. Make sure you guys are thanking Trey out there for gifting you some memberships here for the next month. Hashtag Trey in the chat. What's going on, Trey? Trey, you didn't get in trouble this past week, did you? Like you were good to go. You got in the car, you left, you didn't have to worry about it. To all of you who are members, I'm just going to start dropping Zoom links into Discord randomly, and I just hung out on people with Zoom for like an hour this week at one point. Trey was actually on the job, and his boss was nearby. So had a great time doing that. That's something we're going to do a lot here in the upcoming weeks. Mega Dr. Dre, should I start Herbert or Foreman in the flex? I'm going Foreman there. Full PPR, Foreman was awesome for me last week. Already have Swift and Mixon as your 1 and 2. Then, yeah, I'm going Foreman once again. Burrow or Tua for Bradley? They're close here. Let me see. I have Tua over Burrow this week, Bradley. I'm like a month behind on my weekly membership giveaways and all good on my end. Well, Trey, we appreciate you out there, Trey. Thank you so much. Glad you didn't get in no trouble. Kyle's back.
I'm back. Sorry, I've got people sick in the house. I'm trying to run back and forth to make sure everyone's taken care of.
I had no idea you were such a great caretaker, Kyle. That means when I get old and decrepit and have diapers, you can help.
Yeah, I'll run the channel.
Nick, thanks. Jake, been following you since the beginning with the blank wall. Nick, I appreciate it. We've come a long way since the blank wall behind us.
All right, who are we on?
We're good.
Oh, we're all caught up. All right.
Oh wait. No, we got two more here. Can Ufengurmi. Can Ufengurmi. Standard Garrett Wilson, McKenzie, Claypool, Hardman, or do you have another bum suggestion? I don't know if you got any other. Also, Likely or Everett or both and bench Eno. I'm doing that, honestly. I'm playing Likely and Everett and benching Eno as of right now. And then now the other option between Wilson, McKenzie, Claypool, and Hardman. I probably gamble and go with Hardman and just hope for a touchdown at this point. At least he's been utilized. I don't know how much they're really going to use Kadarius Toney right off the bat, so I gamble and go with Hardman. Rob G, need help playing my best friend. Need to kick his behind. Sit one out of Evans, Walker, Kamara, Diggs, Jones, D-Hop. Already sat Patterson. So we have to sit one of those guys. I don't like it at all, but I'll sit Mike Evans and just hope that doesn't backfire. Because I don't want to sit Kenneth Walker, Alvin Kamara, Stephon Diggs, Aaron Jones, or DeAndre Hopkins.
I think we need like another 109 likes to let it flow.
109, well, that will be 800. At 800, we will let it flow. Okay, we're close. 110. Keep Kamara or what? I mean, I'm not just going to drop him, Buddha. I don't know what else you got offered there for him. Jay Sizzle, welcome to Holden Chubb, the exclusive Headliner Nation. John Peratt, DK Metcalf, or Raheem Mostert. I mean, personally, I'm probably gambling and going DK and just hoping for a higher upside game. Mostert's kind of going to be hovering in that neighborhood of 15 carries for 60, 75 yards or so. Just needs that touchdown. How much do they use Jeff Wilson? Scales is out there just paying it forward right now with another 5 gifted memberships for people to join Headliner Nation. So Robert North, Apple Tech, Nick G, Joseph Palacios, and Jose Gonzalez. Make sure you tell your boy Scales thank you for gifting that membership. Love to see people paying it forward for others out there. That's exactly what this community is all about right there. A 808 defender, Deion Jackson or Joshua Palmer in the flex. If you want to play it safer, it's Palmer. If you want to gamble for the higher upside, it's Jackson. I probably, depend on your roster, lean towards Palmer by a hair, but I don't mind Deion Jackson. Where is Lit Nick? That is a great question. Where the hell is Lit Nick? He's not even here talking to us tonight. Great gifts out there, right, Frankie? For sure. Give me one for me, please. Lon. First off, you never ask. Don't ever ask. Second off, nobody gives anything to anyone. YouTube automatically selects people. So as long as you're out there and interactive with the channel, you have a better chance to get it. And you also got to make sure that you enable gifting when it asks you if you want to do that. Early Christmas. That's right. Love the early Christmas presents. Timo, DJ Moore, or Swift in a PPR, please and thank you. Right now, Tim, I'm slightly safer with DJ Moore. I mean, I know that's crazy, but we just don't really know the health of DeAndre Swift and how much could he really get. You know what I mean? So, I mean, excuse me, with DeAndre Swift. So I'm leaning DJ Moore. Lamar or Mariota in a standard league. I still got to lean towards Lamar. Ben Patnick now. We have started a gifting battle. This is what happens when Kyle leaves the room on Saturday nights. Let the record reflect that Saturday nights without Kyle equals a gift battle. Ben Patnick, one of the guys I had the opportunity to sit down and just talk with on camera, on Zoom, and it was great. Ben, I hope you're doing well out there. I didn't dress for the occasion. Hopefully your beer is not too fancy for me again, Ben. Love it. Love the gifted membership. So now, BD, Efren, Sar, J. Rich, Bird Hat, make sure you're out there telling thank you to Ben. Appreciate it. That's what this community is all about right here. People who actually care about others. They don't miss any super chats. Nope, we've gone through every single one of them. 100%. Until the ones that just came in a minute ago. Let's see here. Alex Rodriguez, Deion Jackson or DeAndre Swift in the flex. Full PPR projected as much as my opponent this week. Don't worry too much about projections. Deion Jackson or DeAndre Swift. Right now, I'm going with Deion Jackson. G-Money, trade Kirk or Duvernay for CPAT. If you can just trade one of them for Cordero Patterson, I would trade either one of them for Cordero Patterson right now, if you're able to get it. Oh, my gosh,
Nick.
and he has shown up. Lit Nick is in the house, and he has gifted 10 memberships. Kyle, we are in the middle of a gifting battle right now, Kyle.
Who's
Scales
battling?
had another 5. Ben Patnick did 5. Everybody's saying, hey, is Nick here? And then all of a sudden, Nick drops 10.
Gift battle.
Gift battle.
I love it.
Let's see here. So we went Deion Jackson over DeAndre Swift. Chris Jizz. Okay. Samuel Jackson or Patterson PPR in a flex. Playing it safer would be Jackson. Willing to gamble a little bit would be Cordero Patterson. Cy got him. Got Fournette, Gabe Davis, or Tyler Lockett for flex. Thanks for all the work and help. Absolutely appreciate you. So Fournette, Gabe Davis, or Lockett in the flex. It doesn't say if this is PPR or standard. I think the safest play is Tyler Lockett. If you're willing to gamble, then it becomes Gabe Davis.
Jake, G-Money said you missed his chat.
I just did it like 2 or 3 minutes ago.
Okay.
I literally just said it. Maybe he's not live. Maybe he's behind a little bit because he literally just asked if he could trade Kirk or Duvernay for Cordero Patterson. And I said, yes, either one of them. Did we just get more gifted?
Not that I see. Nick,
Oh,
yes, I shaved my head on stream like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, maybe it just shows a little bit behind. No, Scale Speaks did another 5 gifted.
Oh, he did? Oh, why isn't it showing up for me?
He's got another 5 gifted. We're up to 48 new members tonight.
Woo!
Zen Rebel, Terrace Marshall Jr., or Alec Pierce. Oh, I don't love either one of them. I gamble on Terrace Marshall, and I don't love it. I mean, I just think he's got the higher touchdown upside than Alec Pierce. I hate the Colts offense right now. For Samadeo, hope your family gets well, Kyle. What's your favorite matchup to go against Vegas odds this week? We probably don't even know what the odds are right now.
I haven't looked.
We don't bet on any games like that. We do prize picks, we do player props.
Yeah.
When it comes to bet on the games and the spreads, neither one of us do anything with that. Jason Olivero, half PPR, Hawkinson or Ingram.
Ingram.
Thank you. It's going to be Ingram for us this week.
Ingram.
JR Fuentes. Who to start, Cordero Patterson or Deion Jackson? I'm probably going to lean towards Deion Jackson still. And then Hawker likely. Give me Isaiah Likely. Richie, 1 wide receiver, 1 flex in the standard. We got Duvernay, Landry, MVS, Huntley, and B-Rob. 1 wide receiver and 1 flex. Oh, my gosh. I'm going with Duvernay as the wide receiver, and I'm flexing B-Rob, and I don't love it. And then Bob Bedwell, welcome to full Chubb. He's got a whole handful of Chubb out there. The membership's going absolutely crazy right now. 49 new members. And, I mean, come on. Are there very many other communities out there that do stuff like this? Like, I really don't think there is. I mean, I don't watch other fantasy channels, full disclosure. I mean, I don't feel like being bored, but I don't hear of anybody else saying that this kind of stuff goes on in other streams. Gifting memberships to people like we get here is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Nick wants to get to 69. Nick, that's 20 away.
Here, I'm going to try to keep him in here with me.
Absolutely DA5 slow. Love the community. Great set of people here. Jason Olivero, welcome to Holden Chubb. Trade DJ Moore for Keenan Allen. Kurt, I'm not doing that right now. I'm holding DJ Moore. Keenan's already said I'm not coming back until I'm 100% healthy, so he's not close. Metal Mask gift another 100? I mean, that's a lot. We don't ask anybody to do anything here. If it happens, we're very appreciative and love to see it paid forward, but we don't ask for nothing. I know Nick, I asked him if he was sipping on that fancy beer. I didn't know if I was underdressed or not enough again. I felt bad. Jamal Williams or Kenyon Drake in a non-PPR. I'm going to probably go towards Jamal Williams, Arthur. Michael was okay. Well, that's good. Glad you're okay, Michael. Full PPR flex, likely Patterson, Deion Jackson. Woof. Like, I liked all three of these options. If I had to choose just one, I'm going to lean towards Deion Jackson. What did you do?
Broke my entire setup.
I look over and I see the back of a monitor and a mic in your lap. Skylar Grant, full PPR flex, Boyd Olave or Palmer, pick one. Thank you. I'm almost positive before the show, Kyle was talking about Chris Olave, and he's got him crazy high this week. Mm-hmm. Crazy high. I still like Boyd, but I think Kyle said he's verged top 12 for him this week. Is that right?
I got him at 12.
Crazy. Crazy high for Olave. Alex Rodriguez, any relation to the baseball player? Isaiah Likely or Dawson Knox in a full PPR? I'm going Isaiah Likely. Rye, welcome to Full Chub. Now 51 new members. Woo. Colin Casey, thanks for all you guys do. Colin, thank you so much. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. Eric Munoz Jr., full PPR, need 2 wide receivers. Juju, Gabe Davis, Garrett Wilson, Palmer, then flex Herbert, Monty, or any of the remaining wide receivers. So for your wide receiver 2, I'm probably going to go with Juju. And then for your flex, if you want to gamble, it's Gabe Davis. If you want to play it slightly safer, but the lower ceiling would be Khalil Herbert, followed by Josh Palmer. Just depends how safe you want to be. Man, do you guys think Kamara will be suspended, Joseph? We don't know for sure. I mean, the video wasn't exactly all telling. It was like recorded with like a 122p camera from like 1980. So you can't really see much of it.
I don't think it's any worse than what it was already. I don't think it makes anything worse.
No, I don't think it makes anything better, but I don't think it really makes anything worse.
Yeah.
Kurt, I already answered that. No, we're not doing that. Misled for life, Metcalf or Deion Jackson, half PPR flex. I think if you want to play it safer, it's Deion Jackson. You want to gamble for the higher upside, it's Metcalf.
I can't believe we're not even at 800 likes.
I know. We've got 51 new members, not even 800 likes. And the community is feeling good, though. I'm getting a good vibe from the chat right now, Kyle.
Very good vibe.
I'm feeling like we got a bunch of good people out there right now. I don't see any asshats in the chat right now, which is good, because sometimes there's people out there that want to act like that. But right now I'm getting a great vibe from this chat. I may actually let it flow a little early because I'm feeling the vibe of the chat, Kyle.
Josue!
That's just me. Or what is it, Josu?
Josue. Need 2 flexes and a full PPR. Deion Jackson, Metcalf, Palmer, and Khalil Herbert. Metcalf for sure. If you want to play it safe, Deion Jackson. If you want more upside, it's Palmer.
Look at that let it flow emoji. Terry Hudak out there wants me to let it flow.
Did we get Eric Munoz Jr.?
Yes.
Okay. And then I saw somebody, they used their 2-month thing and then they retracted it, and I saw it and they said that we missed their question, but then they retracted it.
And I don't even know who that is because it's been retracted.
Kurt Obad with the $2 dono. Appreciate you.
All right. Buck won't even answer my question unless I'm an asshat. Buck's hilarious.
It's because you keep telling us to tell your cats to suck it.
Yeah, your cat just now forgave us, Buck. The fact that we even know that Buck has a cat is like next level. Play 2 between the Sun God, Lockett, Boyd, or Juju for Justin Peterson. If it's me personally, I'm going the Sun God and Boyd this week. Lit Nick says he's tagged Ben Patnick in the MVP chat. Should I drop in and see what their conversation is about?
Gabe Davis or Patterson in a full PPR. Upside is going to be Gabe Davis. If you want to play it safe, then go with Patterson. Trade DJ Moore for Keenan Allen. I would not. Keenan Allen's not even healthy right now.
Nick cut his hair too.
That's what he said. He sent a picture of him in the old barber's chair.
I mean, it's still shoulder length, but Kyle, you missed it the other day when we were on Zoom. He held up his hair and his arm like wasn't even long enough to hold the end of it.
Oh my gosh.
It was he was like falling down his chair. Yeah, dude had some locks. Now he borderline looks so cool that it pisses me off. You know what I mean? Like it's almost to the point now where like I see Nick's picture and I'm like, dude, like I'm not that cool, and I feel like he's trying to like tell me to suck it without telling me to suck it. You know what I mean?
Night
Should I be
Wolf,
showing
is
his
it
picture?
time to drop Keenan Allen? I don't really want to. I feel like we need to just keep holding him. Yes, he ended up hurting himself, but we got to kind of stick it out. Probably shouldn't drop him. No one's going to want him in a trade. But are you really going to find anybody to stash on your bench right now unless you're like in a super shallow league that you feel like could have his upside later in the season? Did we get Manny Cantu?
No, not yet.
Manny Cantu. Should I drop Brian? He says Rob Jr. Is Brian Robinson Jr. or is it James Robinson Jr.? Because I thought it was both.
I'm guessing he's talking about Brian Robinson, but I don't know
My
that.
3 running backs are Henry, Etienne, and Connor. I mean, I wouldn't. If you have Connor as your RB3, I wouldn't be dropping running backs.
Yeah. Can't count on Connor right now anyway.
Sean Dukes, would I be crazy to play Palmer over Godwin in a standard league? In a standard league, no. Because Godwin's getting a ton of targets right now, but he's not producing a whole lot. So would you be crazy? You would not. Would I do it? Probably still no.
Melee, Ertz, or Likely. Am I too high on Likely, Kyle, that I'm almost considering him over Ertz?
If you want more upside, it's Likely over Ertz.
But Ertz is slightly
Honestly,
safer.
Likely's upside for me this week is basically tied in too.
And that's only because it's not Travis Kelce's bye week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gerald Everett, I probably would still play Gerald Everett over Isaiah Likely, but if you went with Likely, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the dude absolutely balled out. No Bateman this week either for the rest of the season. I mean, if there's no Andrews, Likely should be a very, very safe play with a lot of upside added into it.
Patrick
I just don't
Schuster
see how
says
they couldn't.
Patrick just wants to get an apartment with Nick.
Oh my gosh.
Nick, you need a roommate? Patrick's looking.
I mean, we basically planned Nick's wedding last Sunday, so.
Yeah, and it's another thing you missed in Zoom, Kyle. I got to say hi to his girlfriend. And she did not look anywhere near interested in our conversations.
Oh. Nick, hopefully
felt
your
like-
girlfriend likes me better than Ethan's wife did. Ethan's wife hated me. She basically said it to my face.
Nick, did your girlfriend like me, or did she think I was an idiot? Let me know, Nick. Asking for a friend.
Vikash needs wide receiver 2 and a flex. Tony Marshall, Garrett Wilson, and Algier. I'll go Garrett Wilson here, and then I will risk it with Tony. This is one of the only times you're going to get me to say that this week.
Kyle, I'm going to get ready to let it flow.
Get ready to let it flow. Do it. Ryan
What's
Davis
this?
becoming a member for the second month. Yo, happy Saturday, headliner. St. Brown or Juju in the flex in a full PPR. We're going to go St. Brown as long as that's Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's who we're going with. Ben, sleep tight.
Ben's got flowing locks too. I didn't realize it was curly. Now everybody's just flexing on my hairline. I see how it is. All right.
Nick, that's awesome. She thinks we're all stooges for taking imaginary football teams so serious, yet she's in first place in her PT league because I tell her to watch the daily videos.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
There we go. Blake Gray. Pick 2, Deion Jackson, Jamal Williams, Dante Foreman in a full PPR. It's going to be Foreman for me, and if you want more upside, go with Williams. If you want to play it safer, go with Deion Jackson. If Swift plays, I probably lean towards Deion Jackson just a little bit. Vowed on Film becoming a member for the second month. Need to upgrade running back. Who should I trade and for who? Vowed on Film. I'm going to say something here real quick. I'm not going to answer that question for you because I put a members-only video out earlier today talking about this same aspect and why we can't answer these questions for you. Now, I will answer the part where you say that you were offered CMC for Diggs and Stevenson, and I will tell you to say no to that.
Kyle, we have a request in the chat, and I'm going to allow it to be opened up for a vote. I don't know.
I'm
Is there a
not
way to
shaving
put
anything else tonight.
I can start a poll. Okay, hang on here. I'm starting a poll. Everybody hold tight.
Is this about the helmet?
Maybe.
Oh, gosh. Diamond Cojones. Jake liked most of my mocks in August. Reigning champ, 6-2 in first, and nobody will trade with me. Looking ahead, I don't like my Burrow week 16-17 matchups with New England and Buffalo, and I don't like what's on waivers. You got to roll with Burrow still at this point. If you don't like anybody that's on waivers, then we'll just have to run with it.
All right, I've dropped the poll. For the Let It Flow helmet selection, are we going football helmet or are we going Vader mask? Which one are we doing? I got, where did I put it? There. You got Vader mask.
Vader mask is winning.
Is it really?
Yep.
That sucks. But I'll do whatever the people vote. I'm going to let it go for another 2 minutes, Kyle, to see who votes for what.
Ooh, back down 52% now. Tracy Kibido with the $4 donation. Appreciate you, Tracy.
You got 130 votes so far, 800 people watching. I'm letting them vote on what helmet I'm wearing for Let It Flow. Isaiah Likely or Kyle Pitts, that's still going to be likely for me. I voted helmet so you can breathe better, Smoke. I appreciate that. You're faster with the football helmet because you can breathe. See, some of these people actually care about me, Kyle, and that's great to see.
Garrett
some of these people
Crumrine.
watch me pass out. It's okay. Just here.
I look like a young Bruce Arians. I don't know about that.
I wouldn't
feel like
go
it's
that far.
A compliment, though. Mixon for Higgins or Mixon for Cooper or a different wide receiver. I mean, Garrett, I appreciate the donation, but I don't know. I don't know your team. I don't know your team. That's the problem is value-wise, Higgins, if Jamar Chase really is out the rest of the year, then yeah, he probably has a little bit more value than Mixon. Am I going Cooper over Mixon right now? Probably not, but I can't answer that question unless I know your team.
Oscar says it's not a party if someone doesn't pass out. Kyle, I think it's starting to run away with it.
It's close. 54% for the helmet right now.
Nick, you like that
For the
Cookout
mask.
cup? Nick, have you had Cookout before? They don't have them up there, I don't think. They should be a sponsor, but they're not a sponsor. The air conditioning just kicked on, and I'm super pumped about it. Just in time for Let It Flow. Eno or Algier? Fartbox, I'll probably go Eno just because Patterson's back. Daniel voted Darth Vader mask because I want to test you and push you to the new heights. It's your Rocky IV workout montage for Let It Flow. That's probably right. I do have to yell a lot louder. The helmet on top of the Vader mask, I won't be able to see anything.
Gold
Tua
Rush
or
doesn't
Herb-
want me to be the only one to fall on live stream.
Yeah, exactly. Tua or Herbert for Donald. I still got Tua higher.
What's Zaxby's? Is that Chicken Place?
Yep. I don't think you went to Zaxby's. Oh, that's right. You were before in North Carolina. That's right. That's right. Dude, we went to, you know what I had for dinner last night, Kyle?
What?
Hershey's barbecue.
What was it?
Hershey's barbecue.
That was good.
Yeah, it was good.
White sneakers with a 5-bomb. I have Travis Kelce and Dallas Goedert. Should I try trading one for a deeper depth? If yes, for who? Or just leave them alone in case an injury happens? I mean, you're obviously not trading Travis Kelce for depth. If you were to trade Travis Kelce, you are trading him for bona fide starters. So I'm probably trying to trade Dallas Goedert first. Who should you trade him for? Like I said a couple of minutes ago, it is almost absolutely impossible for us to tell you all, hey, you should trade player for somebody. We don't know the leagues. We don't know the settings. We don't know the rosters. We don't know what people need or don't need. We don't know those things, White Sneakers. We don't.
Whataburger. Yes, I have had Whataburger before. All right, Kyle. I'm going to count down from 10. Look at it. It's 48 to 52%.
8. I'm sorry.
Got to get your votes in. Get your votes
6.
in. Votes in now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sunday.
Here we go.
PPR, do I drop Connor or Hurst? Kyle, you're great. Sandy, appreciate you. I'm dropping Hurst. I'll still keep the running back right now.
Before I start, can everybody hear me?
Yes.
I didn't know if I needed to be turned up in the mic.
Telego, Fournette or Deion Jackson? I'll go with Deion Jackson this week over Fournette.
All right, Kyle.
Let's do this, Kyle. Kyle's not ready to do this.
Let's do it. Oh, are you ready for me to, like, intro you in? Okay.
I mean, I can't do this without an intro.
Ladies and gentlemen of the stream, appreciate everybody being here tonight. We now have the greatest segment in the fantasy football industry today. We appreciate everybody and their time being here, but it's time for us to answer as many questions as possible in the chat. And Jake's going to do that right now with the Darth Vader mask on. Ladies and gentlemen, hype him up. Throw some emojis in the chat. Start rolling your questions out. It's time to let it flow. 3, 2, 1. Let it flow.
You got to remember to leave your questions shorter if you want to have a chance, because I can barely see crap in this thing. Here we go with all the let it flow emojis. We out here and we're ready, says Nate. I got to find my mouse because it's going to start going fast. T-Law or Fields? I have T-Law one spot higher. Moore or Dobbs? I'm probably going to gamble on the big play. Give me Rondale Moore. Ingram or Likely? Give me Likely. Pick 2 out of Palmer, Moore, and Metcalf. If it's me, if that's DJ Moore, I'm going DJ Moore and DK Metcalf. Half PPR Stevenson or Walker? Why can't we start both of them? Alex, why can't we start them both, Alex? I want both of them. I got Stevenson probably a little bit higher there. It's getting super foggy in my eye holes. We have Foreman or Dion at the flex in the standard. I'm going to go with Foreman there. Mostert or Swift in the flex in the full PPR. Give me Mostert. How about Donta Foreman, Dalvin Cook, and Walker? Choose 2. I can only choose 2 of them. It's got to be Cook and Walker, but I hate to sit Foreman. Boyd or Neon Dion in a half PPR? I think the safer pick is going to be Boyd by a hair. By a hair on Kyle's head. That's how close it is. Started Sanders on Thursday. Not a bad start for him. Not the foggy eye holes. I'm telling you, I can't even read the names in green. Samuel Knowlton. Yeah, the foggy eye holes are no good. Standard flex, we got Dion or Gibson. Give me Dion by a hair. We have PPR pick 2, Swift, Williams, or Mike Evans. If I have to pick 2 right now, it's Evans and Jamal Williams. These long questions, I can't read them. Keep them shorter. Connor or Eno? It'll be Connor as long as he's active. DJ Moore or Swift in a half PPR? Give me DJ Moore. At least I know he's healthy. Eno's projection rest of season, not that great if Connor's going to be back. B-Rob or Jeff Wilson in a half PPR this week? Give me B-Rob just this week. Devin Duvernay or Khalil Herbert flex in a full PPR? Give me Khalil Herbert and hope for the touchdown there. We have standard Gibson or Dion. Probably Antonio Gibson in a standard league just because of his involvement in the pass-catching game around the end zone. We have PPR Likely or Conklin. Give me Likely. Eckler or Allen? Which Allen is that? Allen. Who's Allen? Kyle. Allen.
Keenan?
He's out.
Josh?
He's asking about running backs. I have no idea. We're moving on.
Allen.
We have Likely, Everett, or Patterson. I have to sit one of them. If you want to play it safe, you sit Patterson. If you want to gamble a little bit, then you would sit Everett. We have 10-man PPR. Should I pick up Taysom Hill or Isaiah Likely? Probably going to go Likely this week. If you need somebody rest of season, I'm probably still leaning Likely by a hair. My eye holes are so foggy I can't see. Drop Gus Edwards or James Robinson. Personally, I'd probably drop James Robinson. PPR Palmer or Juju? Give me Juju. Thielen or Samuel in a full PPR? Give me Thielen. Boyd or Lazard? Give me Boyd. Evans or Palmer? Give me Evans. Likely or Samuel in a full PPR? Likely is going to be safer than Samuel. Pittman over Godwin? No, I'm going Godwin over Pittman. Antonio Gibson or Raheem Mostert in a full PPR? Give me Antonio Gibson. Drop Gus Edwards. We already did that one. PPR Antonio Gibson or Khalil Herbert? Probably leaning towards Antonio Gibson in a PPR scoring format. A-Rob or Alec Pierce in a full PPR? Give me Allen Robinson. Waller or Likely? Give me Likely. Patterson or Mostert in the flex? If you want to play it safe, it's Mostert. You want to gamble, then it's Patterson. Full PPR Thielen or Christian Kirk? Kirk is safer. If it's me, I'm going Thielen. Got PJ Walker or Mac Jones. That is disgusting, Joe. You need better options. Give me PJ Walker, though. Wilson or the Dobbs in standard. If that's Garrett Wilson, give me Dobbs there. Oh, that's Peasy. What's going on, Peasy? I can't. Eye holes. Come on, eye holes. Don't fail me now, eye holes. Finkel or Einhorn? Finkel and Einhorn. Laces out. Laces are always out. Waller or Pitts? Give me Pitts. ETN or Dalvin Cook? Why can't we start both of them? I want them both. Wings or burgers? Can I have a burger with a side of wings, please? You're doing great. I'm trying, but I can't see anything, if I'm being completely honest. Mixon and Rondale Moore for D-Hop. I don't know what other running backs you have, but I really don't want to get rid of D-Hop. Neon Dion or Herbert in a PPR? Give me Dion. Curtis Samuel or Palmer in a full PPR? If you want to play it safer, it's Samuel. If you're gambling, then you go Palmer. Mostert or Jackson? Give me Jackson and gamble a little bit. Mostert is the safer option. This is a sign to switch to the helmet.
Jay, it's a brilliant idea.
I was going to say, since it was so close, you should probably just switch.
All right, here we go. Metallica or Megadeth? This is so much easier. Metallica eye hole or... Well, I don't know what kind of hole that is. Give me the eye hole, though. Mixon or Swift rest of season? As of right now, I got to lean towards Mixon. At least he's healthier. Nick told me to switch. Nick, I'm way ahead of you, Nick. I've already switched, and I'm killing it already. Full PPR, Olave or Foreman? In a full PPR, give me Olave. But, I mean, if you want to play it safer, it's Foreman. Take off the mask and finish strong. Terry, I'm trying right now. Terry, who dat Terry in this chat right now? We got Carter or Herbert. Give me, if this is anything standard-wise, give me Herbert. If it's PPR-based, give me Carter. LFG, you better believe it, Nick. Here we go. I'd be receiving D-Hop over Mixon and Rondale Moore. If you're good at running back, then that's fine, but you got to have at least another 3 solid starting running backs there. Mac Hollins or Khalif Raymond in a PPR. Digital, is this really the best options you have? If it is, I go towards Mac Hollins, but I don't like it at all. Let's see here. Ryan Pratt just says, thanks. You're welcome. Palmer, good for 60-plus yards. He's going to get enough targets to get there for sure. Cookout or Bojangles? Depends what you want to eat. If I want a chicken, I'm going to Bojangles. If I want like a burger, then I'm going to Cookout, or ice cream, going to Cookout then. Should I sit Gabe David over Garrett Wilson in a PPR? Honestly, at that point, I'm just gambling with Gabe Davis. Bang, bang, banger. Absolutely nevermore. I see how they're definitely Cookout for sure, Lit Nick. Traded Mostert and Alec Pierce for CeeDee Lamb. I don't mind that whatsoever. Tunyon or Likely in a full PPR. Give me Likely. Bad Sport says Cookout for sure. Didn't hear if you answered, but this Mostert or Dion this week. It's Dion. It's Dion if you're willing to gamble. If you want to just play it safe, then it's Mostert. CeeDee Lamb and ETN for Swift and McLaurin. Give me the CeeDee Lamb and ETN side for sure. Sonic or White Castle. I will never eat White Castle again. Kyle made me eat White Castle right before a 10-hour road trip, and I pooped the entire way home. So give me Sonic. We have drop one between Khalil Herbert and Isaiah Pacheco. If it's me, I'm dropping Pacheco. Full PPR. Flex, Gabe Davis, Rondale Moore, or Romeo Dobbs. They're all a gamble, so give me Gabe Davis and hope for the home run ball. Omar Barrientos says, let it flow. Do I start Mac Hollins or Paris Campbell? Kyle, pick somebody else up. There has to be better options. If there isn't, you go with Paris Campbell and you hope for the best. Vikings or Seahawks defense? Give me the Vikings by a hair. PPR Flex, Rondale Moore, Lazard, or Likely. If you want to keep it the safest option, it's Likely. If you want to gamble more, it's Rondale Moore. Love White Castle. Al, no way do you like White Castle. Kyle loves White Castle, and I don't understand why. Garrett Wilson, Deion Jackson, A.J. Dillon, or Romeo Dobbs, full PPR. If I can only choose one, if you want to play it safe, It's A.J. Dillon. You want to gamble, then it becomes Deion Jackson for me. Palmer or DJ Moore. Give me DJ Moore. Devin Singletary or Cordero Patterson. Flex in a full PPR. Give me Devin Singletary is still going to be safer. Cordero Patterson, more of the high risky upside in a PPR scoring format. Ingram or Likely? I'm going Likely. Is Foreman a keeper the rest of the year? Yes, he is. Start Patterson over Huntley or Kenyon Drake. Drake's going to be safer. But if you're willing to gamble, Jack, then you go Patterson. DJ Moore or Gabe Davis. DJ Moore is going to be safer. We have more people liking White Castle out there. Oh, my gosh. Cold cuts or grilled meats. Peasy. It's got to be grilled meats. Should you drop Melvin Gordon? The surgical, probably. I don't see him being much of a use for you rest of season. Burnt ends or tater tots? Probably going tater tots, but I know it's probably not the popular answer. Palmer or Duvernay? Give me Palmer. And then flex PPR, pick one out of B-Rob, Cordell, Kirk, or Mooney. Playing it safe is going to be Kirk. Willing to gamble. Then you go Mooney. Whew.
Antha or Anta?
I don't know anymore.
No, he wants to know.
Oh, is that a question?
That was a question he said.
Oh, man. Part of me wants to say Anta. But
Azim said, screw my friend Mayer over, won last year and he stinks. I don't know how you'd screw him over, but that's on you, buddy. I don't know about that one. Aaron Northcutt, Likely or Tunyon? It's going to be Likely for me this week. Art Form, full PPR, Olave, Rondell Moore, Gabe Davis, Patterson, Pierce, Wilson, Tony. 2 wide receivers and a flex. Thank you. Olave is going to be 1. Gabe Davis is going to be 2. Patterson's going to be your flex. John, we need a why can't we start both shirt, Kyle.
yeah, exactly.
When we do another merch drop, we might be able to fit something like that in there. Allen Swift, Jacob Seedy, Juju, Mark, and Judy moves.
Mac. I don't know what that means.
Mac, I have no idea what that means. Guys, listen here, and I'm not trying to be rude, and I am trying not to fish for more money, but if you have a long-winded question, your chat, you get more spaces for a super chat depending on how much you pay. So, Mac, instead of just putting this and say moves, just jump from a $2 dono to a $5 dono, and just put the whole question in so we can help you out better. Brian Deshane, pick 2, Swift, Herbert, Patterson, non-PPR, and Duver Palmer. It's going to be Palmer for me in the PPR. Pick 2. It's going to be Cordero Patterson and Herbert if Swift doesn't play. If Swift does play, it's probably still Herbert and Patterson for me. It's a non-PPR. That's all Swift did last week was catch passes. Should I start both Dima and Herbert? If not, who? Herbert has more upside than Monty for me right now, but Monty's safer. He gets a little bit more volume, but Herbert's closing in on him. Honestly, if I had to pick, I would go Herbert, and I would risk it with him.
Got to agree there for Trent. Sean keeps asking a question, says, Lit Nick, I'm getting this answered tonight. Jake, you're stranded on an island. Are you taking Swag Rich or Doc E.T.?
Doc.
I'll take Doc in a heartbeat.
Stranded on a desert island? Yeah, take the dude that has a little bit more medical background than me.
Yeah,
Please.
just in case I get hurt, he can help me.
Now, in the event of like a bear attack or something, or like some sort of an animal on this island that would try to kill you, you should probably also take Ethan because he's slower than I am. You can outrun him.
That was exactly what I was just going to say. At least I know I can run faster, right? Just don't want to be the slowest guy on the island. But he didn't say to pick Kyle. He said Swag, and I don't know if I could hang out with Swag like on a desert island. He'd probably get on my nerves after a while.
Here's the thing. Swag will be naked at the entire time.
Yeah, and I don't want to see that. Yeah.
Joe German in a half PPR flex, Garrett Wilson, Pierce, or Robinson. It's going to be Garrett Wilson for me. If for some reason Kupp were to be listed as out, then it would be Robinson.
Hashtag naked
Ginger
Swag.
Fit Dad. Ginger, it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you in the chat.
Yeah, I know.
Pick 3 in a full PPR. Mixon, Foreman, Deion, Mostert, or Palmer. Mixon, Foreman. If you want to be safe, go with Deion Jackson. If you want more upside, run it with Palmer there.
A lot of people say they would choose you, Kyle.
Oh,
Actually, it's not you, though. It's Swag.
thank you.
Pulled pork or baby back ribs, Kyle?
I'm a ribs guy.
I like ribs, too.
I
I like
ribs.
pulled pork. Don't get me wrong. I like
Yeah.
it.
100%.
But I would probably pick ribs as well. Steak or lobster? 100% steak.
Lobster.
I don't eat any seafood at all. None whatsoever. I don't care if a cow fell in a lake and drowned, I wouldn't eat it. Like, I don't eat things that swam or didn't swim at one point.
Jonathan Taylor or Keenan Allen rest of season? Jonathan Taylor for me.
Yeah.
The Surgical with the 5-bomb. Y'all are the best. Thank you so much for all your work and effort. Much love from the Oceanside. Go Raiders. Surgical, appreciate you.
Are you actually in Oceanside, like Oceanside, California? I've been there so many times. McDonald's or Burger King?
I cut my hair live on stream earlier.
Burger King. Yeah, he just shaved it like an hour ago on stream.
Yep. Boiled or baked potatoes? Who boils potato? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. But I wouldn't boil a potato to eat it. I would if I'm making like mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. Like, do you boil them another way? Do you boil them to eat them normally? I would microwave it before I would boil it if I'm just going to eat the potato. I'd prefer to wrap them in foil and grill them.
Kevin, likely or Tunion's going to be likely for me this week.
Nick just says, hey, enough of all the nonsense. Where's Anna at?
She gone.
She is hunting in the middle of nowhere. She has no signal. She had enough signal just to watch Kyle shave his head.
Kyle or Matthew Berry? I mean, listen, if you're going to pick me over Matthew Berry, drop some swag rich emotes in the chat.
Hey, I would take you over him in a heartbeat.
Come on.
That dude drives me nuts.
Everyone let me know in the chat who's taking me over Matthew Berry.
Drumsticks or thighs, wing style. So you're talking about flats or drums? I like both. Shocker, I know. I feel like I would probably rather have drums. I think that I could do more with the drums, but I like both of them. I'll eat whichever one is there. Is she okay? 100% she's okay. She has taken vacation to go hunting, and she's in the middle of nowhere right now with no signal.
Kevin Snell, start 2 in a full PPR. Mostert, Foreman, Kirk, or Dion. And a full PPR, it's going to be Foreman, and I will go with Dion as well. If you want a little bit more upside, go with Kirk.
Kyler or Burrow? I got Kyler a little bit higher this week. C. Butler. Tunyon or likely? Kevin's going to be likely for me.
Would you play CEH over Swift this week?
I'm waiting until the last second that I possibly can to see what news we get about DeAndre Swift late. Because I would much rather start DeAndre Swift. But if he's going to be limited again and just like dependent on one pass catching touchdown, then I'd rather just take my risk with CEH. How are we feeling about Hawk this week? Not very high.
Not loving. He's
not
only
right
been
away.
in town for a few days.
Yeah, he's only been there for a few days. And typically when we see all these trades go by, they get 20, 30 snaps about, which is really hard to really do anything real big with it. Dark meat or white meat for turkey? I'm more of a white meat person.
Oh, dark.
No. You know what it is? Like, it all depends. Like, if I have a drumstick, I'm good. But like the actual turkey's like, I'm a breast guy, Kyle.
Yeah, you sure are. Khalil Herbert or Cordero for the flex. Cordero Patterson for me.
Old Bay on the wings. I don't mind that. Kyle's answering all the football questions going forward. I'm talking about food.
Chiefs or Bengals defense this week?
Chiefs or who was the other one? Bengals?
Yep.
Probably the Chiefs.
Ooh, I've got the Bengals at 7 and the Chiefs at 8.
We don't even know who's playing quarterback yet for sure for Tennessee. They may give up 200 yards to Derrick Henry, but that's probably about it.
Most overrated Thanksgiving dish. It's got to be
like cranberry sauce.
Cranberries.
Yeah. We were on the same page there, Kyle. That's the first thing I thought of too.
Yeah.
Favorite Thanksgiving dish? Stuffing has to be up there.
Oh
yeah.
My God.
I cannot wait for stuffing. T-minus what?
That month 19 too. Oh my God.
Yeah. What do we got? Like 19 days till stuffing? I love it.
Let's go. Pacheco or Herbert? I'll go with Herbert this week.
Yeah, me too. Cousins or Burrow? That one's closer. I have Cousins one spot higher than Burrow. The stuffing season is upon us.
Turkey is the most overrated dish. It depends on how it's
turkey?
cooked.
Have you ever had a deep fried turkey?
Yes.
I've never had that before. I live in the South. I know.
Good.
It's weird. Yeah, Bad Sports says that too.
With sausage, Tim? Oh my God. I've never had that before, but that sounds
You put
amazing.
sausage in your stuffing?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know though. I don't know if I could do that. Like, I don't want, like, I always tell my wife, the one thing that I never want you to change the recipe on is stuffing. Like, that is like my one thing, like, I look forward to it, so don't change it Make sure to stuff your You've been married for long enough with kids running around, Chris. You don't get those opportunities just on certain days. Kalafa, you missed it. Kyle shaved his head on the stream.
Who
Everybody's
asked
talking
that?
about your Kalafa said he just got here.
Oh, Kalafa. Yeah, I shaved my head a little bit ago.
How you feeling about it right now?
It's done, so it doesn't matter how I feel.
I know. Does it feel good? I'm talking like the feel of it. Like, is it feeling good still?
I mean, it did when I walked inside. I got to finish it up because it's still super long back here. I got to get the rest of it.
Yeah, for sure. Oyster stuffing? I don't know about that.
Batmat Gaming. No, we did not. We got yours quite a while back. I know for sure I answered it, though. I know for sure I did. No, I've never tried a turducken.
I never have either.
Jeff Garcia becoming a member of Excessive Chubb for the 19th month. Hey, guys, need help. And a 1 QB full PPR. I have Carr thinking of replacing him with Tyler Heineke. What do you think? I probably wouldn't, but...
Man, I've been scrolling back forever, and I don't even see anything from Batman.
It's been a while. It may have been close to when I shaved my head.
Oh, wow. Turducken's amazing. Another 1,000 members. He's going to the skin. Stuffing with White Castles? Yeah, no. Yes, he didn't use the weed whacker. He used the lawnmower, but it was a new lawnmower. It had not ventured
it was the old
south.
Lawnmower.
But it's not.
Oh.
It's not one that has been used before.
Yeah, it's not a used lawnmower. It's an old, unused lawnmower.
Yes.
I was just looking for it. Oh, Tyler Heineke. Heineke's got higher upside. Heineke's got higher upside than Carr, but I don't know if I'm sitting Carr for him. Everything Nick says has something to do with a 6 and a 9 in it.
I know. I actually have Heineke higher than Carr this week. Crazy.
Jeff Garcia. Oh, we just got you, Jeff. My bad. Van Flowers with the 10 bomb. Rate my trades in a PPR first league traded Fields for Najee and Garrett Wilson. Traded Damian Pierce and Pickens for Lamb.
Fields for Najee and
Jones,
Wilson.
second league trade. Okay, so the CMC and Jones, Aaron Jones, I'm assuming.
Gotta be.
So essentially, you replaced Pickens with Najee as your RB3, and then you added Lamb, maybe as your wide receiver too. I don't know. That's kind of going to depend on what your team looks like. If you really needed a wide receiver, then I guess I don't mind it. I don't know if I like Najee over Pickens the rest of the season.
I want Najee to take off, but I just don't know what's going to change for anything to be different from the first half of the season.
Yeah, I mean, for me, when I take a look at I think it's basically a wash. Like, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's good by any means. And then traded Fournette and Michael Carter for Aaron Jones. That one I like a lot. That one I do like. For Loco, becoming a member for the second month. What up, fellas? Between you both, which wide receiver to start this week? Khalif Raymond, DeAndre Carter, Renfro, Van Jefferson, also Heineke over Dalton. Also, have you tried For Loco? I've never tried For Loco.
I have not either.
I have not.
Who is it, Dalton or who?
Dalton or Heineke?
I have Heineke one spot higher.
I have Heineke higher as well.
And then it sounds crazy, but I'm probably going with DeAndre Carter.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say, too.
Because we got no Mike Williams, we got no Keenan Allen.
Yep.
Somebody going to have to catch a damn football playing wide receiver.
Yep.
Trevor or Geno? I got Trevor 2 spots higher than Geno, Eric. What is For Loco? I don't even know. Is that a beer? I don't even know what that is. I've heard of it. Thanksgiving, the best holiday ever. I mean, man, food comas and football. definitely a day where I got to undo the drawstring on the pants. Likely or Tunyon? I'm going Likely. Dion or Herbert? Give me, if you want to play it safe, it's Herbert. If you want to gamble, then it becomes Dion Jackson. Most of Pittsburgh hates Najee right now, and we want Warren instead. Sounds like Dallas was Zeke Elliott and Tony Pollard.
Yep.
Malt liquor. Okay.
Where'd my chat go? Oh, I found it. My bad.
Did you lose your chat?
Pittman or Patterson? If you want to play it safe, go with Patterson there. I'm probably going to go Patterson over Fournette as well.
Is next week the week that we have like another international game? Isn't there like a game in Germany or something next week?
There is, yes. I don't know if it's next week or not.
I'm looking.
While you're looking, look at Twitter real quick, too.
I already did. I'm way ahead of you, Kyle.
Carter or Singletary? Probably still going to go Singletary, though. Probably still going to go Singletary, Tim. When do you think we'll be starting Kyron Williams? Well, now that we know for sure that Cam Akers is back, I don't know. He's been reactivated. He's practicing right now, though, and he's got a 30-day window. So really, we're just waiting to see what happens that. I hate daylight savings time. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
But you know what's good about it this time, Kyle?
What?
You don't have to adjust your work schedule.
This is true.
He doesn't care.
Come closer. I can't hear.
Come closer.
It's okay.
Is that what it is? Germany, right? Is that what I was trying to find? I thought it was Germany.
What? Did they just score?
An extra hour of sleep.
Is it halftime?
I sleep an extra hour if I want to anyway, Nick.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is Germany.
Let me see real quick.
Cordero or Swift? Hector, I'd probably gamble and go with Cordero. It's Germany for sure. Everybody's confirming it is Germany. Hey, YouTube wants me to do another ad right now. Should I insert an ad? I don't want to insert an ad. Can we get more likes instead of ads?
Sorry.
Germany's the answer. Tua or Kirk? Sounds crazy, but I got Tua pretty high. I got Tua higher this week. I haven't heard anything from Tua haters lately. Have you, Kyle?
I have not. They're very quiet right now.
Yeah. Tell YouTube to suck it.
All right, I'm gonna do a semi-flow real quick.
You got like a medium flow in you?
I'm gonna do like a medium flow real quick.
Okay.
Because I think about 9:30 we may end up hopping off, so I'm gonna flow through some of these real quick.
Give them a semi-flow.
We'll do a semi-flow. Keep your questions as short as possible, and it'll be easier to get to. Aaron Jones and Dante Foreman and Jamal Williams is a flex. I'm debating on adding Patterson or Khalil Herbert. I'm going to stick with Jones, Foreman, and Jamal Williams. Unless you want to be a little bit safer, then you can probably go with Patterson as well. Palmer or DJ Moore. I still got DJ Moore higher. Likely or Everett. Everett's the one guy that I actually have, along with Travis Kelce, a little bit higher than Likely. If you want more upside, though, you can go with Likely over Everett. Kenyon Drake or Montgomery in the flex. We're going to go Kenyon Drake. James Conner or Brian Robinson. James Conner's still questionable as of this moment, so for right now it would be Brian Robinson. Algier or Patterson, it's going to be Patterson. Trade Justin Jefferson for D-Hop, I would not. Pick one, Jared Goff, Taylor Heineke, or Andy Dalton. I've got Heineke the highest this week. I've got Heineke the highest this week out of all of them. Mooney or Thielen, it will be Thielen for me. Khalil, Lockett, Palmer, Antonio Gibson. Am I just picking one? If I have to pick one, it would be... It just scrolled on me. Hold on. If I had to pick one, it would be... Okay, found it. Khalil, Lockett, Palmer, or Gibson. I've got Lockett as a safer option this week. Raheem Mostert still worthy with Jeff Wilson in this week, yes, and then we'll see how it goes after that. Mostert or Palmer? I'll go with Palmer. Drake London or Raymond? I'll risk it with Khalif Raymond in a full PPR. Tommy 2 times AK Swagger. Gabe Davis or Christian Kirk? I've got Christian Kirk higher this week. Pitts or Hurst? I've got Hurst higher. Keep Amari Cooper or Waddle? That's Waddle. Easy. Myers or Lazard? Myers is going to be safer. Lazard has a higher upside as long as he plays. Conklin or Kmet in standard? We're going to go with Conklin. The Duve or Palmer? We're going to go with Palmer. Gibson or Patterson this week in a half PPR? Patterson will be safer for me. Gibson a little bit higher upside. Deion Jackson, Dante Foreman, or Cordero Patterson? If I only have to pick one, I'll go with Dante Foreman. Godwin or Fournette in the flex in the PPR? Since it's PPR, I'll go with Godwin. Boxers or briefs? 100% briefs for me. Juju or Palmer? I'm going to go with Palmer over Juju if you want more upside. If not, then still roll with Juju. Hold Aaron Jones or sell high? I don't think a whole lot of people are buying Aaron Jones, to be honest with you. So it depends on what you would be getting. Drop J-Rob or Alec Pierce for Cam Akers? I would drop Pierce for Akers before I would drop A-Rob, or J-Rob, but I honestly don't care about Akers. Keep Waller or Higbee for the rest of the season? It's got to be Higbee right now because Waller is hurt. Deion Jackson or Kenyon Drake? Kenyon Drake's probably going to be a little bit safer than Deion Jackson. I would roll with Deion Jackson if you want some more upside and keep your fingers crossed that he gets some of those dump downs that we saw a couple weeks ago. Should I trade Brady and Zeke for CeeDee Lamb? I would, 100%. Evans or Godwin? It's Godwin. JK or Wandell off waivers? Is that JK Dobbins?
I mean, that's the only one that I would think of, so it's got to be Wandell.
It'd have to be Wandell. Our favorite cartoon characters. Growing up, I was a big, Hey Arnold fan. Doug. I don't watch cartoons anymore. So I don't have, a current one.
Yes, Kyle, I had cartoons when I was a child.
I know they were all in black and white. But
yeah,
Damian Harris
Teenage
or
Mutant
Swift?
Ninja Turtles. I hope your hair falls out in a weird bald spot.
Am I shaving my balls? No, I already did that earlier today. Thank you, Jake and Kyle. You're welcome. Geno or Trevor Lawrence? I'm pretty sure I have Geno higher. And I do. I've got Geno a little bit higher. Smooge. Cousins or Herbert? I'm still going to go with Herbert. I know he's missing. His wide receivers, but I'm still going to go with Herbert. Mini Jordan, 718, becoming a member for the 13th month. Who should I drop? Full PPR, choose a wide receiver in a flex. Rondell Moore, Mooney, Deion Jackson, London, Tony, Edmonds, Warren, or Wandell. Probably Jalen Warren out of all of them, unless you have Najee Harris, then I would drop Wandell. And if I'm choosing a wide receiver this week, out of everybody listed, I'll go with Mooney, and then my flex would end up being Deion Jackson. Conklin, Knox, or Huntley in the flex. I'm going to go with Conklin this week. Demarcus Robinson or Jeff Wilson. We got to go Jeff Wilson because Demarcus Robinson didn't practice today. Trade Jefferson for Jacobs and Scary Terry. It depends on who your wide receivers are. I probably say no to that, though. There's not enough upside for me. Foreman or Deion Jackson? Dante Foreman for me. Linda Carter, Wonder Woman, or Princess Leia, Return of the Jedi? I have no idea because I don't know who Linda Carter is. So I'm sorry I can't answer that one for you. Trade Amari and Dameon Pierce for D-Hop and Hunt? Probably no. I keep Amari still a top 24 wide receiver. Dameon Pierce is playing very well after this past week, kind of back on it. I'm probably going to keep those guys. I would need somebody better than Hunt to make that trade. Sundrop or Cheerwine? I don't know what either of those things are.
What?
What?
You've never had either? That's going to be on your list when you come back down, Kyle. We're going to get you a Cheerwine.
What's a Cheerwine?
It's soda. It's like a cherry soda, Dr. Pepper, cherry Coke-ish type thing.
Hold on. Do what?
Kyle's playing. I don't know if I don't even know where he left off. OG Wonder Woman. Yeah, I hear that. Cheerwine's in Pennsylvania as well. Yeah, Cheerwine's pretty. It is super sweet though. Seahawks defense or Rams this week? I'll probably gamble with Seattle. G.I. Joe and X-Men make the list too. I watched more G.I. Joe than X-Men. DJ Moore or Isaiah Likely at the flex. I'm probably saying that the safer option is Isaiah Likely. If you want to gamble for a little bit higher upside, then it becomes DJ Moore. I am in Central North Carolina. Cheerwine and vanilla ice cream will change your life. You better believe that's a great float combination.
Pizza or hamburgers? Pizza. I feel like we can.
I could have both, though.
Yeah.
Did you get all the super chats when you were going through?
We should be all caught up.
Okay, so you did them as they were coming in during your mini flow?
Yeah, because for Santos, I said DK. I got Mini Jordan. Dodge Ram. I said Olave. I got Heineke.
I know we did the Four Loco, so I want to make sure that Cliff and all them got theirs.
Chris L. Maybe I didn't get Chris L. I don't remember Chris L., so I may have skipped him accidentally. Deion Jackson would be one for me, and then Jamal Williams or Fournette. If Swift plays, I don't know. This one's so difficult. If you want more upside, go with Jamal Williams. Hopefully he scores.
Yep. Tequila or vodka? Probably tequila.
Nick Wilby, Eno if Connor is out, Drake or Michael Carter. It'll be Drake for me out of those. And how are we feeling about Curtis Samuel? His ceiling's a lot lower, but I haven't given up on him or anything.
Yeah. With Taylor Heineke under center, it's just a completely different offense. He's pushing the ball deeper down the field to McLaurin a lot more.
Yep.
The Bengals or Green Bay's defense? Probably the Bengals this week. But it's close. Who won the jersey? What jersey are we talking about, Chris?
Yeah, we've been giving out jerseys all year
We've
long.
given away so many, I don't know which one you're talking about.
Is Amon-Ra 100%? I don't know if he's 100%, but he's playing for sure. Is he about ready to go off? He's going to have some extra targets with no Hawkinson now.
That's a plus right there for sure.
Gibson or Patterson? Half PPR. Gibson has a little bit more upside. Devontae DM.
I don't know. He immediately
just retracted as soon as
retracted it. Which coaching staff is acting more drunk, Cincy or Denver?
Oh, Cincy, 100%.
Cincy, because they have the talent still to and they've had the talent that they've produced with for a year already, and then now they're trying to get too cute and change it all. So they're definitely drunk.
Yep.
At least Denver's all brand new and trying to figure it out.
Will Disley or Juwan Johnson? Going to go with Disley. Much better matchup. Carr or Brady in a half PPR?
I have them both low. I have Brady above Carr.
Brady barely above Carr.
Yep. Who has the best chicken? Like a chicken sandwich or chicken tenders?
Or full chickens, half chickens?
I mean, I like Bojangles, spicy chicken tenders. Those are pretty good.
Amon-Ra St. Brown or Kenneth Walker the third? I mean, we're running with the running back there in Walker.
Yeah, even though I'd love to try to start both of them if possible.
Yep.
Why can't we start both? There's our shirt, Kyle. There's our shirt.
There it is. Trade CD for Ramondre? Probably not unless you are super deep at wide receiver. And even then, I feel like you might be able to use CD to get somebody that isn't stuck in a timeshare with Harris still.
So, Kyle, we have 51 new members tonight.
51.
I don't know if all 51 know this for sure, but I'm going to go ahead and drop in how they get connected to Discord just in case they don't know.
You all have to get you all have to get into Discord. If you're not in Discord, you really need to get in there.
Yes. Let me put this in here, and then also make sure they know what time you think you'll be live tomorrow.
11
a.m. tomorrow. Members only live stream. Once again, getting you right up to kickoff.
Yep.
Let's see here. And there is how you connect to Discord after becoming a member if you recently joined tonight. I'm going to pin it here at the top.
All right, we're going to get ready to get out of here in just a minute or two. Brian V becoming a member for the 14th month. Metcalf or Cordero Patterson for the flex and a full PPR. Running DK out there again. Jonathan Rodriguez, 2 flex. Michael Pittman, James Conner, Deion Jackson, Rondell Moore, the Doobs or Algier, and a full PPR. If you're looking for upside, go with Deion Jackson and the Doobs. If you're looking for a little bit more safety, go with Pittman and Deion Jackson. Edwin Pena, Dante Foreman, or Fournette? Going to go with Dante Foreman there.
Yeah, a lot of people, everybody's out there saying get into Discord. Discord's a lot of fun. It's not just a general chat. There's all kinds of information, all kinds of automation, alerts, messaging opportunities. So absolutely, that's the place to be. If you become a member and you're not in Discord, you are missing out. Plus, the giveaways are continual.
Amazing.
That's right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jake and I are going to get out of here. Apologize for going a little bit shorter and earlier tonight. My family's like flu-ridden right now, so I'm trying to take care of a kid still while I'm live. Crazy right now. Appreciate everybody understanding that, but I'll be back tomorrow morning live at 11 o'clock to lead you all up to kick off and get you guys ready to roll. Jake, anything you'd like to say to the nation real quick before we get out of here?
Last one here, Will A. His question would be Dobbs Wilson or Deion Jackson. I'm going with Deion Jackson. Once again, thank you guys very, very much for paying it forward and gifting the memberships to other people in this community. We love seeing people pay it forward, and we're getting close to the holiday season, Kyle, which means the headliners helping people out for the holidays is also coming right around the corner, too. Looking forward to doing that. So make sure you guys stay tuned to these streams all season. It's going to be a good holiday season coming up for a lot of people.
Absolutely. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your evening. Have a great Sunday. If you're a member, I will see you tomorrow on the live stream. Peace out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And we'll see y'all on the next episode of the Fantasy Headliners. Peace out, everybody.
When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the